Hello and welcome to the Legends of Tabletop podcast. We are getting ready to jump into our Deadlands game tonight. Before I kick it over to the old-timey narrator, there's the link for our TeePublic store if you're watching this video. teepublic.com/user/legends _ tabletop. There's a link in the show notes. We have the Resist t-shirts that Jim is modeling tonight for us. Looks like he has a progressive pride flag guillotine, proudly represented. I wore mine yesterday because I thought we had a game, but that's next week. So I don't know. My days are all fucked up. But yeah, if you're interested in supporting the cause, so to speak, all proceeds for all the t-shirts at the store are going to charity now and forever. So check that out. Link in the show notes. And I'm going to kick it over to old-timey narrator and find out what happened last time.
Last session, or adept adventurers went looking for clues, talking to the local colorful town folk. That led them straight on over to the graveyard. And, of course, an old hall known as the Shit Pit. Well, turns out, down in them burrows and under that stanky boulder, they found bugs and ghouls and baddies. Oh my. Let's see where they go tomorrow as we pick up after what seemed to be an awful lot of smoke in the distance.
So there's definitely a fire burning at the Shit Pit and out of multiple burrow holes.
Did we or did we not make it canon that it was the old Shit Pit?
Yeah, O-L-E apostrophe.
Was it like O-L apostrophe or is there an E in there? It was O-L apostrophe.
I think it's O-L-E apostrophe.
I think it's an E? Okay, I'll change my notes.
I think it's, yeah.
Oh. No, yeah, I think, of course, let's just get it. The technology.
Make my notes as accurate as possible.
It is old. It noted it as old, but it can be O-L apostrophe. I feel
now it just looks like Olay Shit Pitters.
Oh no, I think it's O-L apostrophe, right?
Is it O-L apostrophe? All right.
Yeah, O.
But now I kind of like Olay Shit Pitters though. Hold on.
I think that's O-L-E.
O-L-E looks like Olay Shit Pitters.
Colloquially known as.
It doesn't have. I don't know, man. It's your guys' canon. You can name whatever you decide the spelling is. I'll make a note of it.
I think we're a little too north for Olay Shit Pit. I think if we were a little further south, then Olay Shit Pitters would make sense.
All right,
but
it's not Texas,
right? Exactly. Yeah.
Or I think New Mexico is part of the I don't remember. New Mexico is its own other thing, I think. So it's a bad place. They're all bad places down now. They're all dangerous as hell. So, for everyone's recap, literally, Jacob also, I believe, threw a Molotov on the old Shit Pit's door in order to try to burn it down, but I think you walked out of
back
the
door
burrows, though. I think So I think you were just like, fuck this door, but then still walked away like you weren't waiting to fight them. So I thought at the end you guys all had gathered outside the cemetery somewhere, presumably, and are like, well, okay, you're there. There's clearly some fire. You hear some people yelling about smoke, and people start generally seeming to start moving toward the old Shit Pit. They don't know. It's close enough to town that like it could be a building on fire. People don't know yet. So that's currently what's happening.
I think should we go the other way? I mean, we didn't get a good welcome when we went the first time.
You said like the town, like are people moving to go and like check this out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 now, but like someone has started noticing the smoke. It's not dark yet, so yeah, someone's like, "There's something on fire." But that's all they know. So,
I wonder if we could get more people. That could give us, I mean, a crowd is going to be a good distraction.
I guess you don't think they'll shoot anybody, do you?
I mean, I guess it depends who shows up. Like,
I mean,
maybe give us Marshall.
Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, to give us a better look, maybe about what's going on over there.
I mean, if you're talking about the shit pitters, I'm pretty sure they're going to shoot like rather quickly in any sort of like. But I definitely remember all the circumstances very clearly about what the situation that we're in right now. So, are we talking about the shit pitters?
Yeah, the old shit pit.
Yeah, they're going to shoot. They were ready to shoot us, if I remember correctly.
I mean, they might think that they're under attack. A bunch of people go running over there. Their building's on fire.
I mean, when has running away from something like this ever worked out for us, ever? We go towards the danger, right?
I mean, you do have a death wish.
Jacob, like, is he going to manage
he's just, again? Jacob's just kind of standing there staring at, like, the smoke, hands on his hips with a little smirk on his face.
I like that smirk. I like it. It's the old Manitou smirk. That's what I'm going to call that. You like it? I kind of like elbow. I'm like, huh? Manitou smirk, huh?
I don't mind that too much, mon ami.
My arm still feels like there's like a numbness, you know?
Well, I mean, we have it set on fire. I figure if enough people from the town wander out here, like, we might have an opportunity to maybe sneak back in to see what's going on. Like, they can't kill the whole town, right?
Oh, they can certainly try, but...
You mean go back down through the tunnel or back down, like, down into the old ship pit?
Well, the tunnel feels like it's probably impassable right now.
There was a lot of smoke.
So, but if it's working its way up to their building, we don't know. I mean, like, where's the smoke coming from? It's coming out, like, out of the ground and shit, right?
And also, well, you're not close enough to the shit pit to tell, but from the direction of the shit pit.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Well, if it's making it hard for them to see in there, then, I mean, if it was making it hard for us to see in the tunnels, then it was probably making it hard for them to see in the shit pit as well. So it might give us a little bit of cover if we decide to go in there.
I have a spyglass. Can I get a view of? Can I see?
The hell did that come from? Where have you been hiding that this whole time?
So I bought it.
I'm going on vacation sometimes, so you had to get comfortable for it.
Yeah. Well, it was a conversation about like a sniper rifle or something like that, but I can't use sniper rifles, so I wanted to just buy the spyglass. It's in there.
Oh,
Nice.
I don't remember the exact conversation, but it's in my gear. If I use the spyglass, can I see anything that's happening?
Sure. If you give me a notice +2.
I am. I'm also going to roll a d6 with that.
That's correct.
As is the game.
Now you're catching on.
I didn't ask. I graduated from asking to just stating, and then I eventually won't even say anything.
Baker's dozen sessions in.
Yeah.
Right.
Look. Right. That's 6 is okay. 7 is my total.
+2?
Okay.
Plus
+2.
You got a +2 from the spyglass. So if you roll the 6 + 1, 7, 9.
Okay, 9. I'm gonna make a little note of that. Spyglass +2. Okay, yeah, 9 then.
Yeah, you look down toward the old shit pit and you see essentially it's not, I mean, it has like a shanty type thing at the top of it, but it really is more underground than it is But that shanty has smoke pouring out of it, and everyone, you recognize a couple of the guys. You got a raise. You recognize a couple of the guys. Definitely were the guys that had like pulled guns on you to be like fuck off. But they're basically like coughing and like kicking the dirt and like being like what the fuck. It seems like they most likely can't get in. Like it's filled with smoke.
Ooh, guys, this looks like maybe our plan sort of worked a little bit over there. There's lots of smoke coming out of that shanty over there. They're running around. They can't really look like they can't get anywhere. This might be working.
First off, I'm impressed that we're referring to this as a plan.
Well thought out plan, Jonathan. I don't know what else you're looking for.
I'm confused as to how this is quote working. Because yes, I will agree. Only one of you doesn't have to breathe. So the rest of you can't go into a smoky hole and not.
Well, I guess in about
die.
5 minutes we'll figure out which one of us doesn't have to breathe.
I just want to remind everyone else in the party that yes, that's one of you can do that, but the rest of you actually will roll and die for sure eventually. You cannot survive it.
It looks like we've created a tailor-made situation for some sort of a Manitou incursion up in this place.
God.
All right, so y'all line up. We'll take care of this butt quick.
Well, didn't your informant say that nobody goes out to the shit pit, that nobody goes and fucks with them, right? Like, I mean, we know they're bad people, right? But if they can't get in the building, we can't get in the building. What's to be solved by going out there, just staring at them, looking at the building?
So then, well, we know that it's connected. We've proven that. So we're, I guess, yeah. Where do we go from here?
I mean, they must know that those things were living underneath, right? Like they got a door. If somebody went in and out, somebody would have to see it. It's right there, right? I mean, I don't know. Like I was saying before, maybe they got some kind of magic, something. I mean, I don't know, but it doesn't seem good. But I mean, without proof of anything, right? I mean, we can't just roll up in there and shoot a bunch of folks.
Jacob kind of tilts his head to the side.
In an existential sense is what I'm saying. I mean, of course, we could go shoot them.
While the three of you may not be able to step foot in there without eventually suffocating, I am lacking certain functions that would precipitate that. So, do you believe it is worth the risk for maybe the three to take advantage of this situation and go sneak a peek? Or do you believe that maybe we should just kind of move on from this?
Well, I mean, even if you could get in, right? If it's as smoky as it is, even if you don't need to breathe, you won't be able to see nothing.
You bring up a very good point.
Unless you got some kind of something going on that we don't know about.
Well, I can see when it gets mighty dark out, but in terms of, seeing through the fog, I do not believe that I would be able to accomplish that so much.
They used to just tie like handkerchiefs around their faces and they were fine, right? In the movies?
I think you have to pee on.
What's a movie?
You pee on them first.
I mean, at least we've gotten a good look at the people that we're dealing with. So we can confirm that.
Specifically, Cyrus, you definitely didn't see a guy with like the Gatling gun isn't standing there. These guys are the guys that have reasonable weapons. Presumably, they're not just standing around with really fucked up shit.
Also, what you said, I don't see the man with the Gatling gun.
Correct. He's not at the shit pit right now. Like the guys you see, it wasn't all 6 of the guys that jumped you. It's just like a handful of them that have like a rifle, or like they had really good rifles, but like only one of them had a fucking Gatling gun. There's not a guy with a Gatling gun standing outside this place,
like,
just so you know.
Swing the Gatling gun.
You got to raise so you would notice it's the normal looking guys. Like any of their good shit, like they probably GTFO for now. Is the like that guy's not hanging out. That's weird, right? So you do notice it's just the regular guys.
So that would seem weird, though, right? Like, wouldn't they be outside if there was smoke coming from it? Wouldn't I expect to see?
Oh, it looks like they're pissed and basically trying to explain to people, like, I don't know, like there's just fucking smoke everywhere, and they're like, there's no, like you see them like trying to explain, and like they're trying to get buckets, but like no one can. They don't see the fire, so he threw a Molotov cocktail at a door inside underground. Yeah. They can't get to the fire to put it out. They don't even know what's on fire necessarily.
Is there any value to observing how they resolve this situation for us? Like we want to get into the shit pit, don't we? Isn't that what we're?
I don't think so, right? Like they're rustlers and whatever, but like they're bad people that exist outside and within Dodge City, but they're not necessarily supernatural.
These are. As far as you know, these are grave robbers turned.
Right. I mean, weren't we looking?
Robber. This is like a grave robber degenerate bar. It's like a pirate grave rob bar.
Right.
Is basically what it is. And so they're bad guys doing gross stuff, but they're not necessarily more than just some old crooked weirdos that are like, I'll sell old jewelry from dead bodies plus the bodies if someone wants them.
Wasn't there a woman whose husband disappeared? And
yes.
like that,
he was
that's what brought us here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're saying like necrophiliacs.
Well, maybe they made a deal with whatever those things were.
Necromantiacs.
Right? I mean, if
a clip of that, that'll get people to watch this. Necromantiacs, get it in there. Get it in the zeitgeist, guys.
There'll be a little sound clip when I release.
Just do it. Just do the bit, John. StreamYard can generate AI stuff. Now that I mention it, it'll pull that clip for you automatic. It'll get hits. Don't worry. You can get people to watch this.
Did you want that? Get it in there in the clip as well? Was that what you were saying? That, or was that just?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant the clip. Get the clip.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna clip you saying necrophiliacs, and then Neil saying "get it in there." That's what we're gonna.
Perfect.
Stitch it. Send it.
Yeah,
man, that's not fair because I went to a nice place. Necromantiac is a nice thing. It's gentle. It's about everybody. Come on, no, too dark. Okay, a tough crowd. Anyway,
there's our stitch right there. Necrophiliacs, get it in there. Gentle, too dark. Fine.
Yeah.
Stitch it up, bitch.
Stitch it up.
Stop making more work for me.
Now just do me doing Stitch It Up a bitch and just auto-tune the fuck out of it. Just that, and then just let it go. Anyway, can we play this game? I guess. No. What is there to gain? I don't know. That's my question, man. What do you think there is to gain by watching people try to put this fire out or wait till the smoke goes out while standing around? That's what I mean.
We're also so two things. We are, there was the woman whose husband disappeared, right? Also we just found a whole nest of zombies.
Zombies?
Yeah. Right. So and that's kind of why we're here, right? Is to like stop shit like that.
Right, like in a mechanical sense, right? We're here to reduce the fear level. So we killed a bunch of the bugs. We killed the ghouls, right? So how we translate that into reducing the fear level. I think Johnathan was going to write a piece for an editorial for the paper,
right? Yeah,
right. And we still have the hanging judge. That's like the bigger issue.
But we also have to figure out those zombies didn't just come from nowhere, right?
I think they were ghouls.
Oh, whatever.
It's two different things.
Whatever.
Completely.
Neither Jesse nor Jacob knows that.
Well, we're having a meta conversation.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it is ghouls technically. But no, if you didn't remember, there was more. You could continue through the zombie-laden room to another pathway down further.
Right.
But you couldn't go there without destroying the zombies first, so you decided to Molotov them. But in reality, you can't Molotov. Yeah, I guess there's a movie point of like, yeah, I guess do we just cut to the smoke has died down, and it's how long after the smoke died down do you want to go fuck with this place? Is a reasonable question. But if you have some insane plan to go up there right now and do something, I'm not gonna stop you. You can do it all day long. But man, I don't know what you're trying to get, but it's other than Jacob trying to go in, and also people are watching. So like, are you gonna just walk into a building no one could actually not die walking into, and not be like, people are gonna be like, stop that crazy man? You're just gonna try to tackle you. So like, you could sneak. You could, but again, you're by yourself, and
I believe that we do need to figure out exactly why they have a tunnel leading under their little clubhouse that eventually leads to a whole mess of undead zombies.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it leads into the whole subterranean cavern. Those things might have been there before. Maybe they made some kind of deal. They said, we're going to go dig up these bodies to steal the gold. And, oh, shit, there's a fucking monster. But maybe they were smart. Maybe they made some kind of deal. The things get the bodies. They get the gold. I mean, who the hell knows?
Well, yeah, but we had a hard enough time getting in and out of there. Right, I mean, with all the creepy crawlies and such.
I mean, we got in fairly easy. It was getting out. It was a little bit of a problem.
Yeah. And so but they need to do that on a regular basis if they're snatching bodies and such. So, what's the how are they doing that? What kind of tricks or deals or something do they have going on that allows them to just pass through all that area nice and quietly and freely?
Well, I mean, I don't think they could talk to bugs, but like I said, maybe those monsters are smart. If they could talk to them, it's easy enough to walk in and out, right?
Jonathan's flipping through some books that he has, specifically anything that he has with like undead stories on it. Like, I don't know how intelligent those things would be. Like, do we know enough of the lore to, like, because we've dealt with some, incredibly strange characters, but I mean, have we ever dealt with actual zombies?
I have a little bit of a cult. Could I be able to maybe remember, like, have some of that?
I think we made those rolls last time, but I don't remember how they
panned out.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, would you know this?
I mean, they do some monster research during the downtime thing? Somebody did, right?
I thought so.
No.
If you have give me any reasonable skill check. You have a I guess maybe intelligence or like. Yeah. Do you have like a cult or
common knowledge agency?
Yeah.
Do you not have a cult? Does anyone have a cult?
I have a cult. Yeah, I just got an 8.
Oh well.
8 on a cult.
8. Yeah.
Sure, I guess maybe also because you see visions, like you can connect sometimes to the hive mind of the Manitou and all of its connections. So
backstory wise, right? Like I had a little bit of training before then when I was summoned by God and brought into the church. Like,
yeah,
they had me study up a little bit.
Sure.
As I was going through that. So
yeah. Oh, that would make more sense. Let's go with that. But yes, you've heard ghouls are of human cunning, quote unquote. They are not brainless drones. They hunt, track, and strategize in groups, like a horror twist on hyenas or intelligent scavengers. So they're like ferals from Fallout, or ghouls from Fallout almost. I don't think they talk, but they're like, but they can communicate theoretically, and
but they have like animal intelligence.
No, human cunning, he said.
Well, it does say it, so. Yeah, so they aren't just brainless drones. They hunt, track, and strategize in groups. Yeah, a horror twist on hyenas or intelligent scavengers.
Right, yeah.
But they will coordinate attacks, set up ambushes, lure people into traps. Like, they aren't dumb. And then there's even ones that are called like shaman. So there are ones that actually have magic abilities and stuff. So, yeah, they're non-verbal, but they understand speech and mimic behavior. But yes, they're like ambush predators.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what you would know about ghouls. They're smarter than you'd think.
Sure. But I mean,
and they're typically not, I guess in this case, yes, they're probably like something's probably creating that circumstance to allow them to be there in that something had to create them.
Right.
There it is. That's what
that's the thing.
Right. So basically I don't think ghouls are smart enough to make a deal, but whoever's pulling their strings
can reason with the ghouls.
And who we have to
there's probably someone above that.
Who's doing that? Is it someone in the shit pit that is smart enough or maybe dumb enough to create them? Or is there somebody else that's stirring all that up?
Well, I don't know. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Jonathan.
Just a quick question. Like, we see the smoke coming from the shit pit. Do we see it coming from anywhere else? Because we know there are.
Oh yeah, from no other buildings.
Right, but we know there's access.
Only burrows that you had, like the burrow you went into, for example, had a bunch of smoke pouring out because you had Molotov other things as well in there. Like
yeah. We were thorough. Right?
So like you burned all that shit and a bunch of bodies, which black smoke. So like out of a bunch of burrows, but like. No one is like the graveyard's on fire. The graveyard's on fire. Like what? Like we're like the only thing close to town is the shit pit. It is a butts. It used to be like the latrine. That was like so like
right. Yeah.
It is like anyway. So yeah. Now they basically are like they connected into this network. Presumably some of it was bug produced. Some of it looks. Not bug produced.
Right, yeah.
Right. I just want to take note of where we see that at, because those are other entrances.
No, there are other entrances, yes. You can make note of where there's probably 3 other burrow entrances. Like the one you went in and 2 others.
Yeah.
I would say.
I'm making a map. Jonathan's got his book. He's going to make a map. All right.
Nice.
So then what do we want to do?
Well, I mean, if you think that maybe we need to get in there, then perhaps we should maybe stake it out tomorrow when everything died down. What are we going to do now? We can't get in. We can't see nothing. We can't talk to them. They're going to shoot us. We got to come around this from a whole different way, no?
The only advantage that I see right now is the people that are coming out of there were not the ones that we were incredibly concerned about. Like, I mean, these guys are armed, but we've probably dealt with the same.
Well, we don't want to get the sheriff all fired up. If he hasn't done anything to clear these folks out, and we just go in there and start a shooting, we're going to be the ones that end up down in the jail. The deputy already got marked the two of us out and don't like us none.
Yeah, it's fair. I think that the sheriff probably just wants to keep the peace and stay out of it. So, all right then. Well, we know it's connected, so we can come back up and try to keep an eye on it in the daylight.
I mean, Cyrus has got a spyglass. We could set up somewhere and just keep an eye on it for a day. I mean, I don't know. You want to talk to the sheriff, ask him why nothing's been done, but I mean, we big dicked him before, and I think maybe he might take some offense.
I think we're good with the sheriff. I think it's that little pissant deputy of his.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure they get to talking.
So, all right then. I don't think we need to rope them in yet. All we know is that the shit pit is attached to tunnels under the graveyard.
Are we concerned at all about how far those tunnels, like how far they reach out and where they go?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't mind setting up, keeping watch on this area. I can.
Should maybe see if anything else comes out of those tunnels over in the graveyard.
Right.
Yeah, I suppose we could do that.
Yeah. Maybe once the smoke starts to clear out a little bit, we should. I don't think that we're going to want to necessarily go knocking on their front door anytime
no more
soon.
of that. No more of that.
But maybe we could at least investigate some more of them tunnels. Like you said, maybe see if they branch out a little bit further, or if they kind of just circle back on themselves.
That sounds like an idea. At least then we know what's going on underneath there.
Yeah.
Johnathan, how good are you at taking maps?
Yeah, I feel like I could figure it out. I'll show the map that I got. I just drew one.
I think that's survival, though. So
It might be.
I've got survival.
I feel bad because Cyrus also has survival really high, so I feel bad. Not Johnathan though can assist with. Do you have like a skill like? Do you have any knowledge? I feel like we don't. If you guys feel like I feel like I should give you free knowledge skills sometimes for like player like rewards, like every level, because I feel like you should probably have more knowledge. Like you should probably have some general like you are the documentarian of the group, sort of. So like it feels like you would be able to have that. So like I feel like you should have like.
Well, but
navigation,
drawing,
map
between the
reading.
two of us with survival and Jonathan's like just otherworldly scribe abilities, we should be able to map these tunnels out without any.
I don't need to
issue.
understand it. I just need to be able to write it.
Right, exactly. He needs to be able to measure the distance.
Yeah, we can do it. Like Lester and Cyrus can just pace everything off, and we report back to Johnathan. Jonathan's got it, so it's mapped perfectly. Yeah. We already did this. It's done.
I like to have a roll to see how I see here. I think I'm just going to modify the system. There's a couple things that I think are more fun. I don't know if this is technically. I don't know how you're going to do it, but I don't know if this works out mechanically. But I'm going to say because each of you, I think you each will take. I think Johnathan, your scribe abilities. I don't know what skill that falls under, but you just give me something or a common knowledge or an intelligence or whatever the stat is. Is it intelligence?
Probably
smarts. Yeah.
Smarts. Yeah. So you do a smarts roll, and Cyrus is going to do a survival, or I guess if you have smarts is higher than survival. I don't know why it would be, but I feel
definitely
like survival is going to be
not.
So do a survival, and you just need an 8 between, like both of you add your scores together, and let's get an 8 target.
I got a 5.
Nice.
Okay, so you need a 3 or better.
Well, I got an 11
Sounds like a lot.
on my survival roll.
Glad I could help.
You did it.
I got a 2.
You make a so
Done.
I would say
It's
you make
done, Neil.
I helped.
I'm like, is that it over there?
Unless there's like drawing it with like a stick in the dirt. And then like Johnathan has this like Lord of the Rings fucking epic cartography, like fucking like all the land height differences are scaled. And he's like, yes,
looking over my shoulder
he's
going,
like,
oh,
yes,
there was grass right there. I remember that.
It's very good. No, yeah, you make a perfect map. Now I will say, like, I'm just gonna also start doling out. I think it's more interesting. A resource, like you have a +2, basically map. Anything where you need to know something in those tunnels or how they connect, or however that might be used to your advantage. You can be like, refer to the map. Ah, yes, we can do whatever. But you only know up until that zombie room or the ghoul room that you don't know anything past. But everything else, I'll say you probably can guess at least a close approximation of what those tunnels look like.
We got to get back in that zombie room.
All right.
Oh, luckily I cleared out all those bugs, so we should be good.
Yeah, there's bugless.
Well, that's going back through the original opening that we found.
True.
Mm.
We do have some of the others we can investigate as well when things calm down a bit.
Absolutely.
So I guess for now we're kind of just kind of sitting and waiting to see how this plays out.
I mean, does anyone have injuries or things they need to like think you want to get or prep for? I'd say now though it's like getting on 7, 8 o'clock. It's starting to get dusk, dark-ish. It's going to be night soon. There's not that much that's going on, but it just seems like people are kind of got together. Like a bunch of people showed up. What's going on? Oh, looky-loos, whatever. And then people have started to disperse a little, but there's basically still smoke coming out. So people are like, just hanging out, and then everyone just kind of gives up.
Does the smoke seem to have thinned out any, or is it still kind of pumping out?
Yeah, it's thinned out. Clip? It's probably got. Yeah. I think it's at least probably another. It'll be dark by the time it's
completely
smoldered out.
Yeah,
okay.
Most likely. I don't know. You wouldn't know when, but sometime after that, after dark, like sometime this evening.
Well, so I guess
unless you want to try to estimate more.
That begs the question, though. Do we want to see what under the graveyard is like in the nighttime?
Well, we are a little better prepared now that we know there's bugs and ghouls.
Mm. We also might be able to catch some of them necromaniacs in the job. Maybe cut them off before they get the bodies back.
Yeah, it's a possibility. How much oil we have left?
Not much on you. Don't have any oil left on you.
We use all of it,
as I was told. Yeah. You have no flammable substances on you right now. You're
that might be for the better.
I've got 79 matches. I beg to differ. Let us never forget about my matches.
That is a respectable number. I will say it, Cyrus, but I don't think that's going to get us through a whole tunnel complex.
I mean, it's a history of us being together because I started out with 100. You know, it's like, where did all those matches go? You know, our adventures.
It's going to be a country song.
Well, that's the way I look at
matches
it.
Go.
Kind of like hang my head.
We had 2 lanterns though, right? Or at least 1 lantern because we had brought a lantern with us.
I mean, sure. I just meant, you have a lantern, I guess, but you don't have extra lantern oil at all. Like, yes, you don't have anything other than like your current light sources.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know what the goal is here because, like, if the answer is to burn more shit down, we
don't have that.
The answer to that question is you do not have any way to burn more shit down.
No, I think we're more concerned about just having light, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have land. Yeah. I didn't assume you might have lost one of your two. Two of you definitely had lanterns. So yeah. You have light.
Okay.
You have light.
Yeah, I think. Let's wander over and see. I don't know if we want to pick just a different entrance to go down or wait and see if anything comes out or anybody heads in.
My personal opinion is for now, we stick to the tunnel that we went into in the first place because at least we are somewhat familiar with that one. And it'll allow us to backtrack our steps a little bit.
But that is the one that leads to the door that we set on fire.
That is a very good point.
And I mean, they don't, just from, Cyrus's description, it doesn't look like we're dealing with real masterminds here, but they may be investigating why their door randomly, spontaneously combusted.
Excellent point. And if they find some suspicious people wandering through the tunnels around that same time, might draw their ire a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Or us. We have a badge. I don't know.
I am not too sure that these are men that respect the badge there, Johnathan.
Fair.
I mean, we never know unless we try. We could try.
Yeah. Apparently, neither does the sheriff or his deputy. So,
that's true. Yeah, right. Yeah, they don't give a
shit.
So
I do think you bring up a good point. Maybe we might want to try one of those other tunnels that'll allow us to give a little bit more of a wide berth to their defunct door.
I think that's a good plan. That, and I mean, if there is something going on, I would imagine that this whole incident is going to discourage them from using that tunnel, maybe tonight.
Yeah, possibly.
So, all right. Well, let's head over there while they're still panicking at the shit pit.
Panic at the shit pit. It's the worst.
You're heading over as is to the tunnel that you went through previously?
A different one, I think.
Yeah.
Different one. Okay. Sure. You pick one of the other two. This one leads fairly straight through. There's probably two smaller little cavern areas where it looks like there might be some bug holes. Most of this looks bug produced, with some of those little areas with sort of maybe nest sort of areas. But then that leads in and looks like it connects ultimately to the tunnel that eventually leads to the back door to the shit pit and down to the ghoul room. Those are in the same direction, like a Y. So like the shit pit is like stay true. Like as you're going, you get to the shit pit, or you can take a left that goes down into a little area room that had the ghouls that then had, I believe, a door even. Like an actual built door beyond. So
that we did not open.
No, because there were a bunch of zombies in front of it. Or ghouls, sorry. Yes, so yeah, you didn't even get a chance yet. Now, whether it's burned down, I don't know. Well, I guess because you didn't try to. No one threw a fucking whole thing specifically on it to burn it down. Maybe the zombies didn't burn that door down yet, and you have to pick that lock or whatever. But the other door is probably burned to the ground. No, that other door is probably not there anymore. It wasn't that fancy to start.
All right then. So then we can add that to the map, though. So
yeah. So you know that is a direct route. Yeah.
Okay.
You can connect. The other one does look like there is a pathway that connects. Let's say off of maybe the one of the small rooms from the new one you went down. Connects to the third, and it's pretty shallow as well.
Okay.
No,
it's not like too many branches on branches. You don't think?
Okay.
And we don't see any other activity of like the ghouls in this other area, or do we?
No.
Okay.
Well, no. It's all insects and those sorts of things that attack.
And no weird symbols, no like occult symbology, nothing carved into the rocks,
Not
walls,
any
no
of those.
wards, anything.
Not any of those. Not in those areas. No.
Okay.
All right. So we're down here. So let's. I mean, do we want to look at the other door since we're here? See if it's still standing.
I mean, it's real close to the other door, right? I mean, you want to get that close?
Nah, it was a semi decent step away at least.
Yeah, it was enough that you could probably, like, if you're not shooting at things, you could probably sneak. You can sneak until you shoot at something, but yes, you theoretically it does branch. It's a good, 30 yards or more, like curve around, so like that branch, you're totally fine. You could go investigate the door without tipping off the shit pit if you didn't want to mess with it. Just don't be crazy and like screaming as you're going down. They might hear that,
I don't know why you would warn this group of things like that.
I don't either. God, I don't.
I mean, we're here. We're here, so I mean, if we're careful, we might as well take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look at everything. Let's map it all out.
All right.
I want to see where these things go. This is actually igniting a little bit of my, like my old past. Like, let's explore and figure shit out from my past. This is good. I want to map all this out. Let's find all the doors, all the caves, all the pathways, and see where they come out, and then that's good information. And then we can kill some zombies too.
I think that works.
Oh,
yeah,
that buddy. Yeah. In that room, the zombies. I think you killed a couple, just with actual guns and stuff, and then because a couple of them didn't survive or didn't get killed by the Molotov, but most of them are burned to a crisp. There's just charred bodies. The room does look. This one is looks like it's carved, roughly carved. There are runes and sort of occult symbols carved into the stonework and the surrounding walls. And the door does look reinforced, and so it is charred a bit, but likely still sturdy. But it's of decent quality.
Jacob, do you make anything out from those runes and such?
Kind of give him a little bit of a squint. Does anything here look familiar?
You have occult or reckoner or
just 4.
They definitely refer to death. That's the theme, the running theme.
I can't nail down exactly what these are referring to, but there's a general theme of death in these here, which kind of goes along with and he'll gesture to all the charred bodies behind us.
Yeah, I reckon that makes sense.
So it's a large door. It looks like it has a normal. I mean, it has a sophisticated but not insane lock. It looks like with a key that you would use to get in and out. It's a reinforced wooden door.
Is the key in the lock?
No.
Ah, dang it.
Good check. All right. So, I guess let's see if it is locked.
It is locked.
It's got like a hasp lock on it.
It's a lock, like a keys turn lock, but like like a good one for the time. So yeah, it looks like it requires a physical key.
You think, Jonathan? What do you think? Could you pick that?
Did you say kick that?
Well, more importantly, I believe Cyrus has a little bit more of the hint. Jonathan, could you pretend that this is the genitals of your most hated enemy and just smash it?
Well, Jacob, that defeats the whole purpose of sneaking down here and trying to get in the door. We want to be quiet because the other door is just right over there.
It's around a corner, Lester. Like,
what they're going to hear it. It's a cavern. Where do you think the noise is going to go? It's just going to reverberate down here.
Look, we're all making perfect points. Everyone is right in this situation. Jonathan should definitely pretend this door is the genitals of the caves and kick it. And also, we should probably not do it because of the noise. I think it makes sense to just map it. Hey, here's a door that is locked. Okay, and we just save it, and then let's move and like uncover more of the cave system here.
There's really not much else for you to explore. You don't really have any additional like the other systems kind of deviate out as just general. It's like sort of like a one vein. It's not really all super connected still. So you pretty much know the layout of the whole little underground.
Oh, so we're done with that.
Yeah.
Until you get through that door.
I was gonna say, yeah.
All right, well, genitals.
Got it in the book. Well, hold on.
Like,
I'm sure I have read about people picking locks.
Sure.
I mean, I could probably take a crack at it, right? It's untrained, but I read a lot.
I mean, there's no lockpick skill, right? Like
nothing that I've seen.
There's no sleight of hand. Is there sleight of hand?
I can use two
repair
of the matches. My matches are really strong. We can use the. That's how you do that, right?
Is there like a mechanic skill? I have repair. I don't know that would necessarily work, but
apparently lockpicking is listed as a skill.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh,
okay.
See?
Well,
yeah, I mean, if you have it untrained,
it's in the general rules. It's in the.
You're gonna like this is a level 8. This is an 8. Sure, it's a level 8 lock.
That's fine. I'll try. I'll give it a shot. If we can't pick it, it's not like it's gonna explode.
But aren't you rolling a D4, D6 -2, right?
Sure.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah, but it can always explode.
Yeah,
of course.
I'm not saying it's a great chance, Neil. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm not saying no. I'm just want to make sure you know the odds.
Oh, he's rolling again.
Never tell us the odds.
All right, that wasn't great. That was only a 5. So no.
Okay.
No, we didn't get that.
Yeah, you can't pick it. It's a little too sophisticated. You don't have any training. You're like you feel like you read tumblers click, and you're like, I think I felt some of them click, but like I have no clue. And then yeah, it just doesn't work after a long while. You're just fucking with it, and you're like, I can't do this.
Yeah. He'd give it a shot. Like Jacob, like Jonathan will try it. He's like, all right, no. This is a whole lot harder than the book made it out to be fair.
Well, Jacob goes, okay, and starts pulling out one of his pistols.
Yeah.
No.
Cyrus nods approvingly. Oh, all right. No, right. No, Jacob, no.
All right.
That was a very good try, Jonathan.
Thank you. So I feel like we have come to our impasse where we either break this thing down or come back tomorrow with a better option.
Well, I don't think any of us slept very well last night, and it's getting kind of late. I wonder if we shouldn't go get something to eat, crash out, try to come up with a plan tomorrow.
I never sleep.
We know.
Well, some of us have to sleep, Jacob.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start tracking fatigue because I'm not gonna let you recover fatigue if you don't sleep well on any given night. You're gonna have to keep getting fatigued until you like hit some sort of penalty. I feel like.
Well, one level's a -1. I've been rocking that all day.
Yeah. I guess it's not going to stack, but every night you're still going to have to make sure you're not for the next day until you've solved whatever that. We can solve those issues. We'll figure out quests or something. I don't know. But
in real life, I feel like I'm rocking a -1 all day. So this is
right.
Right.
a little too close to home.
Exactly. Right.
This isn't how everyone feels. This sucks.
So yeah, I don't know. That, I mean, it's up to you. Yes. Like, I mean, it's pretty sturdy. I don't think you need a wisdom check a smarts check to know it's probably not going to get kicked down easily. Like it's not that kind of door.
So we have our impassable object here. So let's say, why don't we head back on to the hotel? We can get a little food, get a little whiskey, do a little research. Maybe we can figure out if there's somebody in town that can give us a little hand, or at least a little words of advice on how to get past the locked door.
Or a key, maybe.
I mean, that would be ideal.
Someone probably has a key.
Oh, yeah, but we'd need to figure out the owner of this door first before we figure out who would have the key.
Right.
So based on where the ghoul pit is versus the door is over here, is it reasonably safe to intuit that this also would lead into the shit pit? Is it like roughly the same level? It's kind of going in the same direction.
No, it's going down. It went down. It went down.
Yeah, they're kind of like
zombie. The ghoul
directions.
room is actually multiple floors. Is like 20 feet down from the shit pit. Goes up to get to its back door.
Gotcha.
Goes down into something down.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So you do not think it connects?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just to make sure, right? Like,
yeah, it's not going into the shit pit most likely, or it's a real circuitous route. And also, you guys weren't in there, were you? So I guess you don't know the inside layout, but you wouldn't. I mean, it would be roundabout, at least. So
got it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
You do realize, Neil, that you have given us a goal that we will never let up on. We will make it into the shit pit somehow.
You can definitely get in there. I'm not saying it's not a good idea. I'm saying there's also other ways you could get information about them, but you also don't have to do that. I'm just saying.
Oh no!
Getting in there will also give you information.
We will own the shit pit.
Noted.
If you
right.
If you get
owner
in there,
operator.
Yep.
Oh my god. All right. Well,
that will become our home base at some point.
Say hello to someone's little friend, and it's a Gatling chain gun with your name on it, souped up with Hellstrom Industries' finest upgrades.
I'm fine.
Yeah. So I don't doubt you're going to get in there eventually. I am trying to say like what's realistic to be like, yeah, like it's really hard to, if you went in there, it's also going to be smoky until like now, but yes, it seems quiet. You haven't heard people, like people still just were milling about when you went down in to check out the wooden door. So
do we have to walk past the wooden door to get, did we walk past it on our way down here?
The door to the shit pit?
Yeah.
No, you go past
back door.
this, and this entrance goes past. So it's like literally like a split off. So
right,
you don't ever have to go that. You don't have to get sort of detected that way ever. But if you wanted to go that way, it does curve up a little and gets to the back. Yes. Entrance.
Should we perhaps go look at the current? I'm not saying that we need to go in there right now, but should we go look at the current state of the back door and maybe see if we have a little bit better point of egress the next time we come down here?
Yes.
Yes. We have the map.
Sure.
We're good.
You guys head that way?
Yeah.
Yep.
The map is perfect.
All right. Look, because everyone does this, and now we're gonna start doing it because it's hilarious. We're gonna take a commercial break while I go get a drink real quick. John, cut us to the pause in a second, but we're gonna totally. This is an ad break, but technically it's a scotch break. But I'll be right back. And then we're gonna roll notice checks, or you roll them and tell me what you get.
We'll let you know how it goes. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll use my spyglass so I get a +2.
Spyglass work underground.
Yeah.
Are we rolling notice or stealth? What are we doing here?
I think we were supposed to be rolling notice.
Notice.
Oh, right.
Okay, I think it's the same either way.
Oh, God.
Not too bad.
This is the most explosions I've ever had in one night.
All right,
My
I'm gonna grab
bonus
something to
guy
drink
is
too.
doing shit tonight.
8.
Holy crap.
I'm going to get another, yeah. What's that?
So, Jim, were you secretly hoping that you would get the front seat ride on all the helicopter rides? Or
Oh yeah. I was volunteering for it. So we had the pilot, and then there was 3 of us, but they only had room for 2 because we had to take an escort with us to open up the buildings and stuff up there.
Yep.
So yeah, he goes, well, I've already seen it. So he goes, I don't want to ride up front. And my buddy, like we've known each other we've been working together for about 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
I know he's got some like OCD issues and shit. So I was like, Tyler, do you want to ride up front? And he was like, no. I was like, all right, cool. Get in the back, buddy.
Yeah.
Here,
Put your
take my
eyes.
backpack. Yeah.
Well,
So I had to put I got like video and stuff of like a couple like some pictures because we're out in the Rockies, right?
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah, the view is just great. I got a couple of good pictures, like especially like when we like dust off on the top of the mountain. Because I mean, as soon as we start moving, all of a sudden the mountain's just gone. Because I mean, one of the sites that was like you could like see it from where we take off, and then the other one, like they kind of like stepped up higher and higher as we went.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah, the last one we got to, like I was watching the altimeter when we were flying up, so I think it was I think it was only around like 1,100 feet, but it was like 25 degrees, 40-mile-an-hour winds. There was still snow up there. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was fucking. It was a little wild. So
yeah, that's crazy. I used to play with a guy that was a journalist for the National Guard, and so he used to do like take pictures and stuff for all their for all the trainings, and he showed us video of at one point he was up in a Black Hawk doing aerial photos of the training, and they had him like tethered, and he was actually like hanging out the side of the. I was like, no, I don't. No, thank you.
Whatever you got to do to get the shot, I understand.
Right.
Where's my?
He had kick-ass audio equipment though. That came in.
Oh, dude. One of the commands I was at, we had a guy who actually, like that was his whole job. He was a civilian that just did photos and videos for us and stuff.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Like if you go look at like that command, their website, Joint Comm Support Element, they got like really good like videos and cuts and stuff going on. Yeah, because they have a dude they paid like $160,000 a year to do it.
Nice.
So, yeah. Shut up. Jesus Christ.
That's happening somewhere else, right?
What's that?
What?
The animal noises I'm hearing.
Yeah,
my dog's upstairs barking at the wind. That
Jesus
could be
Christ.
I got a cat wandering around down here.
I'm looking around like, where is that happening? Is it here? Like,
I was going to do a ludicrous Scottish accent bit, but I'm not sure I should be so crass about giving us money. Please advertise.
I was thinking about ludicrous rapping.
I'll do really stupid. You know.
How the players in the house that could buy the something like that.
Have you seen? There's a TikTok channel of this guy who listens to various songs but his big like one of the things he does is listening to ludicrous songs until he tells me what to do.
Oh my god, that's
like,
incredible!
Listen to Little John songs until he says "Hey."
Wow,
yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Like that.
When listen to Notorious B.I.G. songs until he says "baby." It's like it's great because his videos are only like 8 seconds long.
Yes,
yeah,
yes, I have seen
that.
Yeah,
right. Yes.
I think I'm just gonna go with Glenfiddich. Drink it, you daft bastard. That's it. That's just their slogan now. Pay it. That's $100. That's on us for $100.
Unfortunately, I don't drink whiskey, so I can't.
It's nice. It's nice.
Well, I have some Woodford Reserve right now.
Ooh, nice.
That's
Wait, isn't Woodford Reserve? That's a whiskey, right? Yeah. It's whiskey. It's just not Scotch.
Well, true, yeah.
All scotches are whiskeys,
is it
but not all whiskeys are scotches.
All whiskeys are scotch, and all
Thank
scotches are whiskey.
It's a bourbon because bourbons are
It's a bourbon, yeah.
But all alcohol.
Yeah, but a bourbon is also a whiskey. A bourbon
is true. That is a very good point.
So is whiskey like the crab of alcohol? Everything is just
everything's crab. Yeah, everything's whiskey.
If anyone is listening and has never watched the video, we're all middle-aged white men. That's right. We just debated what makes something a bourbon versus a whiskey versus a scotch.
Yeah.
And we all knew the answer.
Right, that's when it starts getting when it becomes a problem. Oh, I know that.
Scary.
And we tried to make ludicrous Scottish.
Yeah.
That didn't help.
I mean, anyway, give me notice checks as you're creeping down the hall.
We already did.
We already rolled.
I know. Well, tell me your notice check results.
9.
Holy shit.
I think it was an 8.
15.
I got 5. Yeah. What? 15?
2 6s and a 3.
He sees everything.
5.
The 5, you hear a really loud snore. There was an 8 and a 9, so that's both raised. Each got a raise there. So each of you also see what looks to be like a faint candle or lantern flicker in the room beyond the burn door. If someone is there with a lantern and snoring. So you hear like snoring. Johnathan also hears a faint whistle sound that is likely someone else's snore, but is maybe just, not as loud. But you think there's at least 2. You think 2 people.
Got it. I guess I will relay that then.
I think it's only 1. I think there's only 1 person.
It's definitely 2.
Definitely 2?
Very tough.
Okay. All right.
So do we want to keep going up this way, or do we need to turn back for tonight?
I think it might. Maybe this is an excellent opportunity to question a couple of people.
Ooh.
We may maybe take them by surprise, tie them up, give them a little bit of questioning.
I like that idea.
And then leave them be. We don't want to cause.
We don't need to
ruckus,
murder everybody.
Right? No. Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. All right, well, I got 40 feet of rope, 40 yards of rope. So we can tie them up.
Perfect. All right then. Well then, I guess let's sneak over there.
Yeah, let's do it.
I
why
suggest.
Why don't one of us can grab? You can take two of us.
Yeah.
Two of us will grab one each, and then the other one can hog time while we've got them. Kind of cover their mouth, make sure they ain't talking much.
Who's the best hog tire?
Well, I don't know, but you're the best brawler, you and Johnathan, right?
All right, okay. I'll wrap them up. Okay, let's go. Johnathan and I'll wrap them up.
I said, Jason, you probably want to grab them.
You want to grab them?
Yeah.
You two grab them, and then me and Lester will tie them up.
Yeah, we're gonna grab them.
Yeah.
All right. Here's Cyrus hands the rope to either Jacob or Lester. There's 40 yards of rope.
I'll take it, and then I'll use my Bowie knife to kind of like cut a good length
Oh,
of it off.
you cut my rope!
Well, we got two of them. Cyrus.
All right. We'll deal with that later. That was 40.
I'll tie it together back.
40 beautiful yards of rope, solid. You know what? Never mind. It's fine. Let's go.
We can get you some new rope, Cyrus.
Yeah.
Sorry, that rope and I have been. You know what? It's not a big deal. Okay, let's go.
All right. So we are going to sneak towards the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Give me.
Is there a bonus with them
check.
sleeping?
There's going to be a penalty to their notice.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Midwest Resin Geek D6s are rolling off the Chizarts tonight.
Ooh. So we're gonna send Cyrus and Johnathan up first, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's exactly the plan.
Has absolutely nothing to do with what I just rolled. I'm just going over what the plan is.
Yeah. Let's just get the plan before you roll.
Yeah.
Before you roll.
Son of a bitch.
I got an 11 on my stealth.
I got a 9.
Okay, what was the highest stealth roll?
11.
11.
'Twas Cyrus.
Oh, they have a negative though. So okay. So Johnathan and Cyrus both went up first. Is that the goal? Apparently.
Yes.
Yep. Grab them at the same
what
time.
What were your rolls? A 15. It was like a 15 and 11, something crazy. An 11.
9 and
11 and
9 was a 9.
9 and 11. 9 and 11. Okay. Never forget. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They got an 8, so yes, they did not hear. They have not heard the two of you approach specifically.
Hey, how the fuck do you think they rolled when they were asleep? Let's be a little wary here.
Cyrus, you don't move in bed when you asleep? I mean, I roll. Well, I mean, when I used to.
Yeah, but that's because I have violent nightmares.
There's no
That's fair.
save
That's fair.
DC. There's no DC in this game. You have to do an opposing roll. You don't
Fair
have to, but I'm.
That's
going
good because Marvel's better anyway. Sorry. We sneak up and we're like over them. That's where we are. We're like,
Yeah, no. So you peek in through the door. You see a lantern. It looks like stuff isn't really like the door is burnt. It's not all the way gone. There's still some pieces a little bit on the hinge or whatever, but it's burnt to fuck and collapsed, and it's smoky. Everything's sooty. And there are a pair of people. They look like guards of some sort. Folks you recognize as the posse of 6. They're basically like have bandanas around their faces. One of them is asleep. They both look asleep. One looks very asleep. The other one's sort of like, but yeah, they're they haven't heard you yet. And it looks like there's 2 of them. There's a lantern. It looks like they're just kind of guarding the place, but that's it at the moment.
mean, we expertly put them in position. We manipulate their limbs in just very expertly in position to be hogtied.
Well, I assume you get up behind them and like put a hand over their mouth,
Oh, yeah,
right? Like hold them into the chair,
Yeah.
right? Like,
yeah, we're gonna have to do grapples and stuff
yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
You like whisper into their ears, like, "You should have set better watches." You know, like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
This is what you get for sleeping on watch.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's adventuring 101. Idiots.
They're the worst two guards at the shit pit. So, like,
all right, that does say it all.
It
That
could
does-
also be
right.
two guards of the shit pit. We don't know. This is
That's true. We have no frame of reference. We have no way of knowing.
right.
That's right.
Do with the Gatling gun. That's all that counts.
Yeah, well, watch out for that guy. That guy we're gonna watch out for.
I can give you a description because like it's awesome. One of them is in. They look pretty. They still look badass, even though they might be the worst, even though they might be sleeping or whatever. One of them does seem to have a very large, custom-looking revolver. He's in a black duster. He's got a bone-handled knife and graveyard tokens, sort of. I don't know what graveyard tokens are, but graveyard, like, probably like runes or something.
Like
the
fingers.
other... Oh, yeah, maybe. That's disturbing.
He's got them in his like. Well, are we picking his pockets, or how do we know that?
No, it's where he's wearing them around his neck.
It's got a finger necklace.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm just. This is just what he looks like. Yeah, so he has like a. He's sleeping in this duster. He's got this like finger necklace. The other is a woman who looks like she's sort of tipped back in a chair, resting against the wall. Looks like a really nice Winchester repeating carbine. She has coffin nails in her bandolier, and she has like mourner's ribbons and things like tied around her, like around her arm, maybe. And so, yeah, that's who's currently sitting in that room.
Okay, which I'll
Take him down.
motion to Jacob, I guess, or to
Yeah,
Cyrus.
Yeah, let's take him down.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I'll give you a surprise round.
We do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So who acts first and on whom?
we go 1, 2, 3, and we act at the same exact time.
thank you.
Yep.
3. That's how.
Okay.
how we do it.
Okay. Well, no, I mean, I still have to resolve one of them first.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah. That's fair.
Well, then who am I resolving for? Okay, you do it at the exact same time, but who wants to roll something first?
Again, do they get a bonus since they're sleeping to grapple? Like
No,
they're
they
not
get
resisting.
negative. They were gonna.
we get negatives.
Well, they're not resisting, right? They're sleeping.
They would get negatives.
Oh,
They're
they-
not
yeah,
resisting.
yeah.
So yeah, I guess no. I think you have to have one more roll then to get into the position to do that. To have no chance for them to wake up, I think you have to roll one more stealth roll against their notice. I think that's fair.
Okay.
So let's do that again.
If that doesn't go well, we're just gonna kick the shit out of them. So
Yeah, right.
Plan B is loaded. It's not great.
No, hold on. I'm good. Oh. Okay. Tell Kurt, Midwest Resin Geek Die on fire tonight. Or this
Jonathan, don't
particular-
forget your pennies.
What's that? Oh yeah.
Bennies.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and burn one of those. What does that do for me? Lets me re-roll one, right?
Reroll. Yeah.
I'm sitting on a 13.
Nice.
Okay.
I've got a 9, which was way better than the first time.
Okay. Cyrus, Who are you acting on? Revolver guy with induster or carbine rifle with
which is the biggest
bandolier?
I go to the one that doesn't.
I don't know, you misogynist. Do you take the man or the woman? Because you're like, that woman can't kill me. I'll take the man
or go to the woman. Which one is it? I don't know which one would be the most misogynist. So I want to pick the one that gives me the least chance of having to like touch the largest gun because like I don't want to. You know what I mean? I don't like the weapons.
Okay. So what? I forget
I forget which one had just like the revolver.
Well, one has a carbine rifle.
Yeah,
and the other has a 50 cal revolver.
50 cal revolver. It's less of a chance of me to.
So you're going to take that guy?
Sure, I'll take that guy.
All right, then I'm taking her.
So here's the thing: you've got him grappled. You snuck up on him. He had no clue. So you sneak up on him. Johnathan is very quiet, but bumps the table as he gets close to the woman. And her eyes snap open, and she's reaching for her gun. She does not draw yet. You get a surprise round. You see her open her eyes, and immediately she looks like she's going to go for the gun. Cyrus, your win for the stealth was you just get him grappled to start. Johnathan, you got to grapple better or do something else than grapple. But she will, if you don't take her out, she's going to... If you don't cover her mouth, she's going to scream probably. It's just not great. So just kicking her, unless you knock her out in one kick, may not be
fair. Bet. I was more concerned.
I'm just saying that.
She's not touching the rifle though. Like it's just leaned up against.
I'm going to say your surprise round is she's not going to get to that gun. So this time. Yeah.
So my plan is to try to grapple her. And if I can I split or like take a second action for the penalty, just kick the gun away.
Yes, each of them will be at -2 though.
Yep, just like yeah.
Nice. You can multi-action. You can kick the gun and then go to cover her mouth for sure.
Sounds good. So is that going to be?
Let's do it.
Would that be a fighting roll?
That's a fighting roll.
Unarmed, no problem
on both of them.
All right, we'll deal with
her.
Yeah, I'll deal with the gun first.
Okay.
Should have went with her first. 22.
Oh. You just like it makes the Bruce Lee noise. It's like whoosh, and then just like fucking rifle just fucking goes across the room somehow. I don't know. That was magic. It's definitely outside her reach. And so now, you're gonna roll grapple
to deal with her. Okay. 15.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That's probably good.
I hope.
Enough. Let's see. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm burning the earth down at this point. I'm asking you to do a check that I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know. Wait a minute. Okay, what did you roll?
15.
Because I have sure I can take.
Go ahead.
Wait, you have plus to that, or
I have no. I have +2, so it balances out that negative. So I rolled an 8 and a 7.
Okay. I just don't know if this feels so fake because it says I did, instead of using the dice roller, I had ChatGPT do it, and it exploded at a 16. And I just thought it would be really funny if you didn't get it. I feel like you probably should get it with 15 because 16 does not fit her stats. Like it exploded to a stupid degree. So I'm
More
like,
like
I mean-
cheat GPT.
that's what I was wondering. So like I can just roll the real.
I mean, like I get her quiet this round, but I don't have a control on her yet. I'll fight this bitch again next round. I don't care.
Okay, yeah,
I mean,
I'll say.
we got
Yeah, let's say
40
that.
yards
Let's say
of rope coming in the room.
You
That's
are
40
really
yards.
fast. She thinks she's like before she can put a hand up to like stop you from getting it on her mouth. You get it on her mouth, and she immediately grabs it though, and is like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!" And now we're gonna go to initiative.
Okay. Oh,
Woo!
Oh, I don't think. I think something. Shit, let me get up my other notes. I think I'm hesitant for this whole day,
Oh, yeah.
which I think means I get the lower of 2 cards.
Cyrus is over here controlling this guy, looking at Johnathan like, Johnathan, you want to wrap this shit up, man? What the fuck?
Yep, 2 cards take the lower.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
who's that for? Is that all of us?
For me,
Okay.
because I failed so many rolls already.
What was that? What's it called?
Hesitant. Well, my note says I'm hesitant for the day. I think that's what I got when I rolled on the fear table.
Yeah. Anyone else have anything that affects it?
No.
Nope.
I think I just have white hair now.
Yeah, that's right.
So now I just asked it to like give me initiative, and I said, "Hey, you're hesitant, so like let's just do these rolls instead of pulling."
What cards is the initiative?
There we go. Oh man, this is great. This is just running this shit for me. So here we go. Boop boop. That's the order. So Jacob is our first to act. Although here's the thing. You haven't heard anything. They snuck up, and then that's it.
He didn't
Who'd
see a
heard the
rifle
rifle
flying out the
clatter?
door.
Oh, give me a
like
notice
following
check.
us.
Give me a notice
All right.
check. Give me a
I can do
check.
that.
4.
Oh. 10.
You both definitely hear a scuffle. Enough of a scuffle. So you're alerted to this situation. Jacob, what do you do? That's your turn.
Oh, I draw both pistols and
For
This has
turn.
already gone off the
What else
rails,
am I gonna
guys.
do?
Turn 1, it's gone off the rails. The first action of turn 1, we're off the rails.
I'm
Go
not
tie
gonna
him
shoot
up.
anyone yet.
You have the
Drop the
rope in
rope.
your hands. Go
Drop
tie
the
them
rope.
I
up.
know, right?
Expose his guns.
Like,
I have the rope in one hand. I go to pull the pistol. Lester's like, you're supposed to tie him up, and I'm like, ah, shit. And it's like,
You have to run back to get the rope because you
That's
just
good.
dropped it because you were like, guns.
Really good.
Like, God damn it! No, that wasn't the
So
plan.
I will run around the I will run around the corner and I'll go to the first one in front of me and try to like tie their feet up.
excuse me.
Okay, I have no idea which one that will be. So let's just say low is the guy, high is the lady. So you closest to you is the lady.
All right.
She is at she's at a -2 or you're at a +2, whatever we want situationally.
Sweet.
Like Johnathan is distracting her, so she does have a penalty, but she's gonna have to be. It's an opposed roll.
Right, yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go for the feet first.
Okay.
So would that be is that strength, I'm assuming?
Fighting?
Fighting? I am not a very fighty person. I literally don't have fighting. Oh, I do have fighting. Oh, holy shit. I have fighting at a D8.
Jesus. I have fighting at a D8.
I can fight.
Whew. Finally, something. I got a fighting at a D10. So I got something I can contribute.
Well, I got a 4.
We're doing fighting for him to wrap up the feet with the rope.
I guess it could be. Suede says athletics, but I'm not sure. I mean, athletics is fine, but I
do have athletics. I have athletics.
I was just fighting for maybe like if you had like higher like whatever the dexterity.
No, my fighting's higher than my athletics.
Okay, all right, then fighting's perfect. That's a great.
Exactly. Don't
way more bar brawls than I have triathlons. This is.
Yeah, so like I guess it's athletics against agility, or athletics is what you usually roll. I've been doing fighting against each, but she rolled a 3. So you tie her up, she is grappled. We'll consider her grappled now. So you tie her feet up, she's trying to kick at you, but you get her. She is now grappled officially.
I do the whole pin. I pin her. I pin her knees like under my armpit.
Yep.
And like go to.
Yep.
It's good textbook.
So she's grappled now for the official turn.
I would like to state for the audience, I have never tied a woman up before. I'm not going off of past history.
Yeah, that came out.
This
really
is completely experimental.
I don't know, man. Some people are into it.
You ain't living.
I've never tied a woman up against her will.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I mean, that's definitely fair. Don't do that. But, you know, if she's into it, like, hey, thumbs up, baby. Learn them sailor's knots. What? Hey, man, you gotta live life a little.
You need to learn the easy release knots just in case.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, exactly.
Or have some good paramedic scissors nearby.
Cyrus is the next.
I mean, I'm controlling. I've moved into a control position. I'm pounding if I need to. He's not going anywhere until Lester comes in with the rope.
So you've got top control and a ground and pound.
I think it's like side control. Like I've pinned the arms so that there's just like exposed face. You know what I mean? You know that move that like Brock Lesnar used to do to just end people. I don't know if you. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's I just want to continue my control of this man.
I should ask what. Bound. Can't move or make physical actions. Vulnerable and easy to hit. Requires an action plus opposed strength athletics to escape. So yeah, that your target is bound. There's not really. What I don't like is not a hold action for this turn system. But I think I will allow a hold action if you're waiting for Lester, but you're not really doing any. Like, there's no reason for you to have to act sooner, other than like.
Well, I guess my question would be like, when it becomes the guy's turn, am I just like out? I can't react to him trying to escape.
Oh no, he has to try to escape you.
That's what I mean.
In the meantime, you could thump on him if you really wanted. Like, that's up to you.
I mean, can I do that without risking losing my hold? I just want to keep him held.
Until he breaks he can't move or take physical actions until he breaks it with an opposed roll to your fighting.
So is there anything I can do to make it harder for him to break my hold when his turn comes up?
You can punch him till he is unconscious.
Okay, then if I punch him,
he'll still.
I don't want to do that though. We want to bind him. I want to keep him bound. And if there's nothing I can do to make it harder for him to break the bind, then I'm just going to keep him bound.
I mean, there is not really. You would just. I will say though, you can pass your turn if Lester can't get him bound. Although he can't take physical actions, so as long as Lester gets there, he's tied up for this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
What?
So he's going to get his action before I get to go.
That is true. That's the difference. Is he gets an action before Lester has.
That's good because I kind of like
so he
that.
might
like,
break free.
Like I'm sitting there holding the guy like Lester, what the fuck? What are you doing? And you're just like, you're all hesitant and shit. That's what it is, right? You're hesitant.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna say you hold action. I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm holding the guy. I'm like, Johnathan, you can lock this shit up. And Lester, what are you doing? Like, get in here.
Oh, I'm coming.
Okay, so give me your roll. Are you gonna? I guess you could keep grappling him for another turn.
I mean, that's his turn, right? Is to apply the grapple, because if he doesn't do anything, the guy escapes, right? Like he's.
I guess that's true. Yeah, but
grappling is.
So no, you have to roll against me though. So you roll whatever your best check is, athletics, fighting, whatever, against his. He just tried to release the grapple. He elbows you really hard in the ribs and does this sort of slick maneuver to try to like get out of his duster real quick.
So I'm rolling a fighting to try and. Yeah, okay, I got you. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the 6 exploded again. Hold on.
Keep going.
Okay, that's an 8.
He rolls an 11. He elbows you in the ribs.
Ow!
And then actually, so it is actually he only got 1 raise. You got 1 raise as well.
Probably maintains then.
Yeah, I think he actually maintains.
Like he hurts me, but I keep holding him.
I think in that case, you maintain you lose your turn. You have a held action. You actually have to. He elbows you really hard, and now you actually have to try to keep him restrained. So you're like squeezing extra tight to like you fucking give up until Lester gets there.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Ow, Lester.
Jonathan is up next.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to
against a pretty much just not affected Meryl currently mechanically. Like she is now. Oh no, she was bound. She's bound.
Yeah, she's got her.
She can't take physical action. That is
Yeah.
true. She is bound. So she's going to try to get out next turn.
Okay, I'm going to try to stop that, or I don't know.
Okay. What are you doing to stop it exactly?
I don't know. Like, well, if Jacob's got her like legs, feet, whatever tied, like I'll try to like push her on the ground.
Okay.
Like.
Okay, this is really this is not going.
Yeah, right. This is going into Wonder Woman territory.
I'm not loving the never mind. I get the vibe. I get it. Man, that went real south. We can't go to that. Oh my god. Oh well. So she looks like she wants to say something to you as you're covering her mouth.
So Jonathan has problems here because as a general,
yeah.
But I also want to live, so toward. Can I take the opportunity to be like, it's like, all right, you get 1 chance not to scream.
Yeah. And then I want you to roll something about it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. What would it be? Persuasion?
I think that's more intimidation.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I got okay. Yeah, that'd be the same.
Oh, okay. Let's see what she's got.
Maybe a bonus for being all tied up and then.
Oh yeah, she's
In prone
sure. I
position.
think that's fair. Okay, I think that's fair.
So, like, what's the bonus?
It's not really. It's gonna be a negative against her.
Okay, cool. I rolled a 4.
Oh no,
Benny?
Okay.
Yeah, Benny's.
I still have 2 of those. Yeah. All right, it's fine. It's 11 o'clock. We're not going to go too many more hours. We'll be fine. I know, right? All right. Well, now it's a 5. So
It's
Still a little
better. It's better.
yeah.
All right. Well, she's gonna use a Benny as well, because guess what? She's a hero.
No, she's a villain.
Nah.
Well, sorry, she's a. Uh-oh! That time she rolled a 5.
That's a tie.
She squints at you really, really fucking hard.
Like mean or Jesus Christ, for a couple of people breaking into the back door of our secret shithouse establishment, you're dressed very well.
Um,
The first one, huh? All right.
it's more like her turn is next. She does a nod. He does a little head nod up. Like she's like, I'm not gonna fucking scream. She thought about it.
Garage door is open.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't. That's really weird.
So I just walked in.
No worries.
Well,
Close it if you.
What's
Left button.
that button wire?
Right on the inside of the door on the right. Sorry. I don't understand why my garage. Anyway. She makes a motion like she wants to talk.
Okay. I mean, I will let her. Like a gentleman.
Who the fuck are you, and what the fuck are you doing here?
I live here.
How does this work it around? So I got to wait until my next time around to answer.
No. This is no.
Okay.
You can respond. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. First of all, apologies for having to tie you up, but we have questions, and if you answer those, this will go way easier.
She looks at you curiously, looks over at Clive. You don't know that's his name, I guess, but that is his name. And
We do now.
you do know. Actually, it was in that role. Her name is Meryl.
Meryl, yeah.
Anyway, but that is not. Yeah, you don't know that. But she looks over. She looks kind of like she's assessing the situation at like what her odds are. And then it's Lester's turn.
Here I come.
You gotta come on, it's got hit me in the ribs.
So it's athletics. Is that what I'm rolling?
Athletics. I will let you use fighting. I will let you use.
It's the same.
Yeah, athletics or fighting. That's
Okay.
the two you get.
Ooh, 2 6s.
Nice.
So 6 and 5 is 11 minus 1, 10.
Okay, well, unless you like somehow failed the roll natively, you tie him up. He is bound and tied without the ability to do anything else. You see Meryl be like, oh, Meryl is like, all right, well, you got the jump on us. The fuck do you want? And then she takes a second to look at you and she looks very confused.
I think
Jacob will look around and he's like, "Ah, shit, we really should have covered our faces or something before we came on in here."
I feel like, yeah, but I think this is probably a good time for now that everyone's tied up for us to leave these two people alone with Jacob, right?
I am getting a little hungry.
Yeah, like
Don't. Wait a minute.
No,
What the
don't-
fuck are you
don't-
talking about?
It's about time, I think, for them to meet Jacob. You know, the real Jacob. Right, guys? Right?
Oh, are we not going to answer many questions then?
Well, Jacob's going to ask the questions. But we probably shouldn't be here to see what he does to him, right?
Look over at Maryland. And he does specialize in this sort of a thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Kind of like stretch a little bit and like flap the coat back to reveal both the pistols.
Yeah, he's got a special set of skills, though, that we've already seen, and we don't need to see that anymore. We've had enough of it, so we can.
Meryl glares at Jacob and says, "I relish death. Consume me, revenant."
Oh shit!
And how does is that the man or the woman?
That's the woman.
That's the woman.
That's the woman. How does the other guy respond to that?
I don't think his. Well, he's being restrained. Like he has been tied up, but Cyrus is still like has him in a sleeper hold. So his reaction is, "I'm getting choked out."
Oh, I mean, if he's tied up, shouldn't I release him, or was there something?
I don't
We
know.
only need one of
Do you
them.
want to
Thompson.
release him?
I don't.
That's
want,
the thing.
I would love,
That's my
I'd love to
question.
not
So,
release
like,
him. But if he's
I
tied
don't know
up,
what your goal is here.
Is that in game or out of game, John? Does Lester actually say we only need one of them?
Well, we're having a meta conversation, but I mean, like, if she's willing
this is
to
all
talk.
in game. This is all in game.
Let's just stop here. Let's have this.
No, that's my thing.
conversation.
I thought like this is all in game. Damn it. No, but no, that's the question. I don't know what the goal, but right now his reaction is he has not been let go. If you want to let go, he may have a reaction, but that's up to you. He is bound and tied like with a rope, so like he's going to be like at a -4 or -6 or something insane to like, because you're like basically vulnerable. Like you can't easily get out of that. So they're very prone, but yes, so far, like he's not able to do anything yet.
All right, so I'll just ask the group.
You'll see. Like Jacob kind of like cracks his neck a little bit. It's like,
yeah, it's good. It's good cracks too. Like, yeah. So I'll just ask the group. Okay, so do we want? Yeah, I can just put this guy out right now, or do you want both of them?
Well, yeah, we can't have him yelling. If she's willing to talk, we don't. I mean, don't kill him.
All right, cool. All right. No, I'm gonna put him
he
out.
doesn't look like he's gonna yell necessarily, but
I'll
you
put him
are
out.
okay.
That's
You know, I mean, yeah, better safe than sorry.
yeah, I'll put him out.
just remember, 4 to 6
I don't think he
seconds
gets
is
another roll. I
asleep.
think
9 seconds is dead.
Yeah, no,
So
no, no.
just-
I
I
think
mean,
you just put him out.
I'll take him
No,
right
yeah,
to
you
8.
choke him out.
Like 8
Yep.
seconds.
It's 8.
Yep. No, you choke him out.
Yeah,
He's out.
He's out. All right, he's out. I slap him on the. He's out. All right. Oh God. Oh.
For a little while, he's pretty fucking out. So there you go.
And so, Jacob will kneel down next to Meryl, and I'll just kind of whisper a little bit and say, I had breakfast this morning, so I'm not particularly hungry right now. However, I could maybe have a little bit of snack, and I'll kind of eye the other guy over there.
I don't know if we want to.
So maybe you tell my friends what they want to know.
Okay. Yeah, tell us what we want to know.
All right, what the fuck do you want to know? I mean, my question was, who the fuck are you people?
You don't get any questions. Just tell us what we want to know.
Cyrus, you
All
have to
right.
ask a question. She don't
Go.
know what we
Oh.
want to know.
Oh,
What
right.
the fuck do you want to know, big boy?
Okay, well, what do we want to know?
God damn it! You got me hog-tied. You don't even know what the fuck you want to know from me. What kind of 2-bit bullshit operation is this?
This is
One good enough to get you hogtied. So
Yeah, right.
there's
Like,
that.
We're that
Got
good.
an excellent
Just
point
'cause
out
I'm
there.
sleepy don't mean I'm dumb.
I mean, like, let's be honest here. You're the ones who were sleeping on watch, so I think let's reserve judgment.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
place that used to be a shithole, literally. I'm
Yes.
not the highest caliber of citizen, and I understand it, but I get
Okay.
I get what I get by being who I am.
Well, now I understand your bitter hostility. Okay, so we'll figure out what we need, and then we'll.
All right, well, you take your fucking time, and I'll just be right here kicking.
Well,
back
you're
and
not going
relax.
anywhere, so it's just guys.
No, she just literally goes like full just passive aggressive. Like
I mean, I can put her out and wake that guy up if we want a little bit. What do we
you
think?
can, but you haven't
excuse-
asked her anything.
Yeah, hold on.
Excuse me, ma'am. So you recognize our friend here as something a little bit special. Have you seen stuff like this before? Like, what's the kind of like waves his hand like at the grave ribbons and all the other stuff? What's this all about? It's very unchristian.
Ain't much to be said about Christianity around here. I mean, charity. Don't let people be poor. Don't let people starve. Doesn't seem like anything anyone in Dodge City is real interested in. So, hey, hate the sin, not the sinner. So, but
Well,
yeah.
Well, you know what he is. Have you seen someone like him before? And what were those things out here?
Oh, you
Ghouls?
spend enough time around death, you learn when things come back. You can smell them. She sniffs really strong. She's like, I can smell them from here, even with all that whiskey.
Lester crosses himself.
Yeah.
She everyone. Is there a notice or insight? I don't know if there's a better thing than insight. Notice is usually
Notice
the best.
is like, yeah.
Notice.
Jacob, I don't think you smell half as bad as she's implying. You're fine.
I got a 10.
Nice.
4.
4.
Jesus Christ.
11.
The 4s, she smell. You definitely think she knows like that you're undead.
Makes sense, yeah.
The 10s and 11s, it almost seems like she's revelatory, maybe a little turned on at a
I knew it.
harrowed potentially.
Necromantic. We knew it.
She's a real necromantic. We're gonna get in so much trouble, guys.
Just saying.
We're in so much trouble.
That's the romance in necromancy.
Yeah, right?
Jacob, give me an occult
Yes.
roll based on what she just said.
10.
The runes on that, like her tokens that she's wearing, and basically the symbology is she is a worshiper of a death cult. And it's similar in ideology to the runes you saw in the room with the wooden door.
So now I know you really want to make your maker right now. What does that have to do with that door that we found past all that now scorched zombies?
I don't know what's behind that door, but I hope one day I'm going to find out.
If someone
I've
were
heard
to find out,
things
how
of
would,
such beauty, things, true miracles you've never heard of before, literally bringing people back from the dead. It's truly God's gift. I just have to give enough.
Now, see, we made it to the door. We just couldn't make it to the other side.
I haven't either. Only the chosen has the key. The chosen.
And where might we find them?
The chosen lives beyond the door.
See,
But
that ain't
the
doing much
chosen
good.
needs materials. The chosen sometimes we look the other way. We get the benefit. The chosen gets the materials, and I'm happy to give them to him.
So you rob the graves and then give the chosen what they need in order to do whatever they need to do.
Well, she looks around a little bit. The robbing the graves is only what the boss wants. He's not a true believer. He doesn't understand. He's too stupid and small-minded. But I recognize it's not just a good deal, but it's everlasting life. And I'm going to be part of the chosen's few. You can be too. Why are you with these lower creatures? You are the chosen. You are special. You should be with the master. You should be his right hand. We can bring undeath to all.
And at that point, he'll say, and he'll just kind of like whisper in her ear, I'm already the right hand of the devil. And then I'll just like, in the jugular, just like, good, and just rip it out.
Wow. I think I need a fear check from everybody.
Again.
Really? I mean, I feel like we've all made rash decisions that have killed people in the past.
Cyrus lunges towards Lester to cover his eyes. I've seen this movie before.
Is it a spirit check?
I believe so.
Oh no, spirit, huh?
Excuse me.
Spirit
Or bigger.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna spend a Benny, guys.
Is it spirit?
You roll spirit plus the wild die. If you have fatigue, distracted, wounds, or other stuff. Oh, the fear level penalty is also that there's a fear level of 3, so it's a minus 3 no matter what.
Okay, I got a 1.
I gotta do a Benny.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't good. You just re-roll the whole thing when you do a Benny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 1.
No,
What? You got a 1.
I spent a Benny to re-roll. I still failed. It's minus. I got. and then a minus 4.
So you're definitely gonna roll on the fear table. So you're gonna roll 2d6 and tell me what the number is. Anyone else? Let me know.
Add it together.
Nobody else got a heart attack.
What was the fear minus?
3.
Yeah, roll 2d6, add them together. Yes. The minus is minus 3.
All right, I'm at a 6.
I got an 11.
I'm at a 4.
Okay, hold on. Let me deal with one at a time. Oh no. Oh, it's not that bad. Fear table result of 11. The yips. You suffer from shaking nerves and loss of composure for the rest of the encounter. So sweaty hands, trembling trigger fingers, eyes darting nervously. It stacks with wounds or fatigue. So you are at -1 trait rolls for the rest of the encounter. That includes attack, skills, and spirit checks.
Okay, so
But just for
essentially
the
at a -2 then, yeah.
Yeah, you're at a -2 for everything, basically. Okay, what was the next best or worst?
Yeah, I was going to say, we passed the check. Well, what's the check, the pass?
This is still a 4.
4.
Oh, it's always against 4, yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I passed.
So we passed, which is close.
Everyone else passed except Lester.
So he backs up and he's like, and he crosses himself again. He goes, Jacob, no, Jacob, no. And he just like his hands kind of come up and he's just sort of shaking and kind of rocking back and forth.
Yeah, I feel like Lester sees a lot of I think Lester sees the Manitou maybe a bit more clearly than everyone else at the moment.
Right,
Maybe that's what scares him so much. Like he sees Jacob's face turn a little as he does it and enjoy it for just like a second. and that really fucks you up.
Yeah.
Fair. Jonathan is kind of, he's been in, like, he was sitting over in the corner taking notes as she was being interrogated. It was just like,
oh, by the way, blood spatter all over the notebook. Like,
yeah,
you
right?
it's like, you're like,
I think
fuck. Yeah, whatever your reaction is. What's your reaction? Blood spatter on the notebook.
He'll set the pen down. Yeah. Pull out a handkerchief.
Yeah. Just
Wipe off the page. Just kind of throw the handkerchief. Okay, well that part is done.
Yeah. Okay. Cyrus goes, I guess I'll wake this guy up then now. Should I just wake him up? I'll wake him up. It starts like
you wake him up.
Take
you do whatever it takes to wake him up.
Just make sure he can
from my
see.
chin.
Yeah, just make sure he can see what you just did.
Yeah.
Like move the chair around or whatever. He's like just move.
Just roll him so they're like face to face now.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just gonna prop you up here. All right, you good? All right, good. All right, Lester. I'll go like
he's edging towards the door, like he's just kind of like shaky steps back against the wall.
All right, just come here. I'll just like hug him, like come on, come here. You've seen this all before. You've seen this so many times.
You didn't see his face. You didn't see his face.
I mean, he gave me a heart attack yesterday, so like, yeah, I did.
He wakes up. He sees the dead body of his friend and screams uncontrollably, and is like, he just screams. He just starts screaming.
All right, well, we need to stop that.
Yeah, we can't have that.
He failed his fear check like a motherfucker and got a minor phobia of undead, like of Jacob, basically. Like,
that's a terrible phobia to have.
Yeah,
and so
in this world, in this, where you're working.
I would say he's restrained, so he can't do much other than scream. But you guys have a free action to do whatever the hell you want to do.
But grab the dirty handkerchief real quick and shove it in his mouth.
That's
yes,
fair.
Sir.
Blood
it muffles him.
Handkerchief.
No, yeah, he's freaking out though.
Yeah, I'll try to talk sense into him. Like, hey, stop, look at me right here. Stop. I got it. I understand. I would be concerned too. Listen, I'm gonna go over some notes with you. And I'm going to give you yes or no questions. Do you understand yes or no? All right. And he sits, like, he'll pull up the chair that she was sitting on. Pull out the notes. All right. So, you know about the undead in that room down the hall. Yes or no? And you know about the maker. Master. The fuck she call him? The master.
Yeah, master. Yeah.
Do you want to live forever and be undead? I'm going to put that as a maybe. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull that out of your mouth now that you're calm. And I'm going to suggest, just for your own comfort and safety, that you don't make any loud noises. So I'll reach in, pull it out.
What the fuck? Why?
Nope, totally
Why would
reasonable.
you do that?
That's a totally reasonable response. So here's what we need. We know that your group is somehow involved, and kind of looks out the door, in grave robbing and potentially body reanimating. Would that be a fair statement?
We don't do anything with the bodies but sell them.
To who?
The master. And occasionally another folk. here or there.
Yep.
You know, you're going to hell. You know that?
Lester. All right. Let's just come here.
Cyrus cut him off so quickly, he already knew it was coming.
He's pointing a shaky finger at him.
He knows he's going to hell. He knows. Just come here.
Right. He's not. I mean, he's not wrong. Right. The question for tonight is when you're going to arrive. Do you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
You could have another 20, 25 years, or you can have another 2 or 5 minutes. It's really up to you.
I mean, I guess years. I guess.
Smart man.
Look at this. We got the second best guard in the whole shit house. Shithead.
I can't believe you did that. She was my friend. She was really my friend.
It's really hard when friends die. Believe me. We've been there.
It's tough.
So here's the thing. If she had not been guarding the door to an illegal operation that is potentially selling bodies to somebody who's making zombies, what I'm saying is we all make choices, you know? Right? It's like that. He pulls out a book and he's like, look, here, I'll leave this for you. And he like sets it on his lap. He's like, there's a lot of that in there. It's a good story.
He looks down and he goes, the law doesn't come in and rip people's throats out. They also don't let revenants run around willy-nilly. What the fuck are you people?
Oh, this is what we've been waiting for.
I already did my line once. I feel like if I do it again, it'll be kind of negligible.
It's got diminishing returns.
Yep.
I mean, we can pull out our badges like right now.
I know, right?
Johnathan, now's your chance.
Jonathan's got his inside of his coat. He's like, look. I mean, not everyone is law per se, but we do have a certain set of parameters that we're allowed to operate under. At this point, he like reaches into his jacket.
Yeah.
And he still has this like double-barreled sawed-off that he carries.
Okay.
It's just like it's like pulls it out and sets it across his lap with it like under his book.
Sure. Give me a right. He's pretty intimidating. Just give me like a persuasion or intimidation, or if you have something else.
No, that's what I got. 4.
Sure. He's like, I don't look. You don't need to string me up. What do you want? What?
Well, you've been doing really, really well so far, Wendell. What's his name? I'm sorry. Did we even ask?
Clive. My name's Clive. Wendell.
No, it's Wendell now.
I think it's Wendell now, Clive.
He's like,
Your name's Wendell.
Wendell it is. Wendell it is. I'm sorry.
It's probably Wendell now.
Honestly, you just really remind me of a character in that book I read. So, yes, you are stealing bodies and selling them to this master character.
Paying tribute, yeah. Paying
Got
tribute.
It. So, how many other people are upstairs?
Oh, it's just us right now.
Well, who is us?
Me, I guess. We were who the hell cares about this shithole getting set on fire? We're just here to make sure no one loots something. But
here we are.
I guess if you're going to kick indoors, then what the fuck, man? I don't know what to tell you.
So there is nobody else in the upstairs above us.
No. It's just us. I mean, can't even walk in here until a couple hours ago. We're just here till the morning till we can fucking figure out what the hell happened. Fix that door, maybe.
What's that thing down behind the door? You guys keep saying the master selling bodies. What is it?
He's a beautiful, beautiful mind. A silver-tongued preacher about eternal life and salvation. And that's what he does. I've seen it.
How so?
Well, you saw them. Some of them were just terrible. I mean, if you can't be a true believer, then you'll just be one of them things. I guess you burned up. But if true believers, they become all powerful gods amongst men, live forever, just like this guy. He nods at Jacob.
Just kind of look over my shoulder. Like, do you just want to go ahead and eat him too?
Yeah, dude.
I am a little bit peckish.
Lester turns against the wall.
Just kind of,
He looks away.
Have you actually?
Don't be
seen this
ashamed of your lineage. You are a god amongst men. You have been blessed by the spirits, an unholy avenger of death.
The shotgun ends up under his chin. He's like, hey, no, I need you to focus, just right here, not preach. So, have you seen the master?
Once.
Where? Here?
No, we meet in the dark every once a month, and we provide him what he needs down in the chamber that you burnt down.
Where the locked door is.
Yeah, that's his lair.
Got it.
I don't know what he does down there, but one day I hope to see the glory.
and he's the only one who has a key.
Far as I know. Hell, boss's boss don't even have a key down there.
All right, how do you leave offerings for him?
Like I said,
Well, where do you
month.
leave them?
In that room.
Just right outside the
Where's
door
you
there?
burn? Yeah,
So
every month.
You said once a month.
There's
when
every night.
When's
when
the
there's no
next
moon.
time that he'll be coming out to collect his offerings?
In the darkest night when there is no moon.
Jesus.
What part of the moon cycle are we in? Are we
Yeah,
coming
when
up
is
on
I
the
don't
moon?
know. Let's say it's 3 days away.
3 weeks?
2 days away. No. It's tomorrow because I already said that. It's tomorrow. Oh my God. Dun, dun, dun.
Perfect. Guys, we're going to have 2 fresh bodies to leave for the master.
Oh no. Oh no.
To lure him out.
You guys are going down the darkest path of this game. Jesus Christ.
We run into a little bit of fear, and it's like, all right, you know what? Now we just got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
Jesus
You can't
Christ.
waste any time because you never know when someone's going to have a
I
heart
don't know
attack.
how you're
Or
spinning
someone's
this.
going to lose their mind and run off and
guys
start
are
talking to
like-
horses.
What'd you say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're gonna lure out the master. We're gonna take care of this tomorrow night.
Who is your boss?
Great question. Oh, did I already? Sorry, I have to check my notes actually.
Hold on, I got to ask AI.
Now I apologize. I just need to know if I took a note of it because I don't want to change.
I don't think you ever gave us a name.
I did.
Yeah.
No, I did because I
Did you?
actually have it noted. I wrote a note about it. So yes, it's a person. So hold on. His name's Vernon. He's I don't know. Used to be a pickpocket. Now he just takes the pockets, sells them pants again. I don't know.
And who does he work for? Jim
I
Adler.
don't know what
Dun,
you-
dun, dun. That's his sheriff.
He don't work for he works for himself. He's in charge. What the fuck don't you get? He's in charge of the gang or whatever you want to call us, I guess.
Yeah, look, we're just trying to figure it out because it feels like you are much farther removed from the mastermind in charge of all of this than one person. That's all. Don't take it personally, though. He's writing stuff down.
Mastermind all what? We fucking steal jewelry off dead bodies and then sell some of the bodies sometimes.
I'm gonna pick up the handkerchief and shove it back in.
Yeah, just put it back in there. There you go.
Hold that. Hold just 1 second. Just flip through the book. When we untie you. sit there. All right, I'd like to turn around to our group. It's like, all right, so we have information.
Yeah, you're doing great, Jonathan. I just want to say, just on behalf of the group,
I picked it.
you are.
pull out another book. It's like sheriff from he was actually from Texas, but yeah, a lot of good technique in here.
Damn.
Puts it back in.
Jeez.
So he's like, okay, so we do have some information. We know what we're looking for, and we know it's supposed to show up tomorrow, which means I can assume that the rest of the gang, or at least the leadership, will probably be here to meet to make the turnover, or do they just leave bodies?
Yeah, it sounds like they just leave bodies out there and he comes up and gets them. I mean, that's when we can strike.
Right. Well, it sounds like we also have the opportunity to kind of see if there's anything useful upstairs as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you believe him, and there's nobody up there.
I mean, if the only two people are, well, one person, might as well go up and search around a little bit before we head on out. Get a nice good rest before we take on the master of all undead.
It's unholy. It's unholy is what it is.
Yes, we get it, Lester.
Right.
You're a god. I understand and respect that.
It's not just monsters. These people are doing genuine evil. He's a man.
It's terrible. We're gonna try to take care of it tomorrow night.
Well, yeah. So I would suggest that we keep him alive for a little bit longer and take him with us in case he is lying. I mean, he could become cover if we need it.
Yeah, we could probably fashion like a neck collar with one of these with the ropes, and we can
You've got 37 feet left. I think we're
Well, yeah, because Jacob cut my fucking rope in half, so there's two halves of
I'll buy you a new rope.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. So we'll just put a leash on him, and then we'll tie his hands so we can walk. Yeah, we can fashion a whole thing. We'll this works.
Well, but if we take him with us, how are we gonna sleep? We can't sleep with this guy in a room.
No. We take him upstairs.
Yeah, upstairs. Yeah.
When we get done here, we'll bring him back down and leave him where he needs to be.
Yeah, exactly. He's just one of the two bodies that we're going to leave to lure the master out.
I mean, I hate to say it, but he's seen us. If we leave him alive, he's going to go find the rest of the gang, and they're going to come and get us.
So I'm going to have him on a leash.
Listen, don't stop spoiling the plot. We just
everything you're saying is valid and it's concerned, but we're considering it, and we're doing things to help.
All right.
So while we're having this discussion, before we take a quick sec, I am going to go get that really nice rifle and take his pistol and give it to Lester or Jacob. I think you two can. Or I was going to say,
I've got two pistols and a Winchester already. I'm fine.
I don't think I have my rifle with me, so I can take it. Is her gun nicer?
So it's
if nothing else, we could sell it, right?
Didn't you say though that there was a bone handle knife? That sounds kind of awesome.
That sounded.
Let's see. Let me see what the stats are. It was a Winchester. Oh no, sorry. It's confusing stuff. Let me go to the.
Hey, I'm getting confused. No.
I know. It's the worst. I just hate that I use it, but it's a Winchester repeater Whisper Annie. 45-70 carbine, range 24, 48, 96, rate of fire 1, 2d8 damage, armor piercing 1. That's the.
Oh, it's not as good as my gun.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
What's the price? I guess I'll take it so we could sell it.
Sell that shit. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
If you just gave me all the stats, it's gonna have the price, doesn't it?
I didn't ask.
Wait a minute. Did AI just make this gun up?
I didn't ask it for that.
It's gone rogue. It's already gone rogue with this game. It's just taking it on a whole new path.
Look, guys, do you know how much better we've done this session with it? Come on. It's $250.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Jeez.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know what people think. Can we take a break to replenish my drink, or are we wrapping up? I don't know what. I don't want to break it though, but I just need to pee real quick and.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we take a quick break.
I could pee.
Take it or leave it, really. Ed.
By the way, I don't know if that's even like royalty free, but can we do "Girl from Ipanema" as even a?
I mean, one of us normally hums it.
Just put it between the paywall anyway.
I kind of like Jesse's version.
All right, I'm gonna go too.
Yeah, I'm gonna pee too. You can have a pee.
Yeah.
Just keep that going, Jesse, while we're all peeing. Please. Yes! It was death metal.
Why don't you go down the basement? Come here. Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy.
Marsh.
Marsh. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look at this. See? This one. This one. Look at this. Oh. Yeah. Want to come down? There you go. Look at that. Oh. A whole new world. Oh. Hey, Marsh. Come here, puppy. Puppy. Marsh. It smells.
How you making out over there, John? You good? Are we good for a little bit? What do you want to? Oh, you don't even have headphones on. How you making out? You hanging in?
Who's that?
Who's that?
You, John, specifically. You fell asleep last time we were playing.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I think it's the Pepsi. I think like not drinking soda forever and then all of a sudden like having one, like is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm finally having like beers that I actually like.
Right.
But I feel pretty good. Actually, I feel really good.
Good.
I don't know if I'm overdoing anything. I'm sorry if I'm just excited. I'm excited, so I'm sorry.
Good dude. It's gone well so far.
I'm having a lot of fun with the things that are happening, so I hope that I just had a lot of fun, like just visualizing Johnathan, like just pulling up a chair, like just pushing the body off a chair, pulling it up real next to this guy, and just like talking to him, like he's, like interviewing him. It was just really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I get overexcited at this shit. So, but I'm feeling good, so I'm good.
Okay. I mean, I assume we're gonna go upstairs.
I think that's the plan. I think
We're
it sounds
here.
like a good idea right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna kill this guy, right? Like,
Oh yeah, he's gonna end up dead. He will be dead by the end of the session.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any stopping Jacob, let alone anyone else, from doing that. But we should take him up to guide us through, right? Like that's
Right, exactly. Yeah, we're
wasn't a bad
gonna
idea.
use him until he is not useful anymore.
Yeah. If nothing else, he's a meat shield in case somebody's up there.
Right.
And just so I'm clear, you cut my 40 yards of rope like in half, right? So there's
No,
20
I
and
only
20.
cut enough that we needed. So I cut like, I'd probably say like 4 yards off of it.
You cut my 40-yard rope into a 36-yard rope and a 4-yard rope?
Yeah. And then I cut the 4 yards in half, so that me and Lester each had 6 feet of rope.
Oh, so now we're doing conversions that I can't possibly do in the state that I'm in.
Fine, 2 yards.
6 feet,
of
2
rope.
yards. Yeah.
Yeah, keep it in yards because now I'm doing like football field stuff. So I'm thinking like 2 yards. Okay. So 2 yards of rope
Cut
was
it
enough
so
to tie up.
both me and Lester both had 1.9 meters of rope.
So now I've got so now I've got a 36-yard rope and then 2 yards of rope.
Yes. Well,
All
except both those 2 yards of rope are currently tying people up.
Yeah, okay. So if we use
I mean, one of them you could get back.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we can
one of
reclaim
them
that,
is
but
not being like actively used anymore.
but I will never ever again have 40 yards of whole rope.
I mean, we could buy you 40 yards of rope.
But I already bought 40 yards of rope.
I'll buy you 40 more.
Then we got
Then you'll have 2, 36, and 40.
126 yards of rope. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, that doesn't make sense at all.
76 yards of rope and then 2 yards of rope.
Well, no, because you'll have 2, 36, and 40.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I can't magic a 40 and 36 together.
Well,
I mean,
if
maybe
you
I could. I don't know. I haven't tried
have
yet.
asked you to just
can.
magic my
Yeah.
40 yards of rope.
Yeah. You could splice rope.
That's a really good point. If I somehow magic the 36 and 40 together, and then you're like, well, couldn't you just make my 40 whole? I was like, not anymore. That was a one-time thing. Sorry.
What is this? Is this fucking fatal? Like, we don't need fatal level.
I am willing to admit that I've got an unnatural attachment to the idea of having 40 full yards of rope together as a whole. But
I'll tell
I
you
do
what, maybe you could
appreciate-
sell. Maybe the general store would buy your 36 plus 2, and in exchange for a 40, plus you have to just pay them $2 or something. You never know.
Probably need like a more specific store to have something like that than just a
You don't think a general store would have rope in the old
like you're
West?
looking for a special
The most
rope
general
store?
of good.
I just thought you meant like just like a general store. Like no, I want a specific
No,
store.
the general store. There's not hardware store. I mean, I
I
guess
want
there
to go.
could be.
I want to go to the rope store.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna go to
that's
the
where I
rope
get my
store
rope
where
anyway.
they're like, "Oh, this is a good nylon triple weave."
I
or
mean, I don't know
whatever.
about y'all, but
You're
I
that
get
doesn't
my
exist.
rope from like a rope store, not some generalized store that's selling like rope next to like mouse traps and shit. John, is any of this usable?
Oh la dee da!
No.
Listen to this.
Absolutely not.
I buy my rope from only premium rope stores. Oh, this is what people need to know is behind the paywall. John, make sure this is a short. Put that as a short. Then say behind the paywall. We got to make some money.
I will say yet again, in the last Runners episode that was released, Kurt, you said something about, like, at the very beginning, I'm just going to edit all this, and Kurt very quickly snuck in a, no, you won't.
It happens. Sometimes it's just funny to leave it in.
Right, exactly. Yep.
Oh, this will get cut out.
And then it goes into the behind the paywall, but people got to know that's behind there. We got to get some shorts, baby.
Well,
I'll work on it. I'm working on other ones, so not that I do any work on it. My Love Is Blind one is just it's backbreaking at this point.
Yeah,
it's so bad now. It's just great. Like they went to like full jump the shark already, so I'm like, well, it's not even like close to even amusing now. Oh well.
I'd argue that when they made the show, they were riding the shark that was jumping over it already.
Sure. Sure. I won't balk at that. But no, all I'm saying is I think this stupid ChatGPT thing is actually working kind of pretty good for me. Like I think it's actually helping me.
I think you actually, yeah, creativity wise, ChatGPT might be a little bit better.
I just think I can get it.
Like Notebook, because Notebook only pulls from that source.
Oh yeah.
So it can't,
yeah, I want it.
It does. It's
I'm
creative,
specifically telling it to connect. I told it to connect Suede and Deadlands as source books for this campaign. Yeah. So it will tell me here's what Suede says and here's a Deadlands specification about it. So like it's getting pretty good at that. So like. I do think it's funny, like how good it can do that now, which is, yeah, it's scary. But at the same time, I have to tell it to be creative. Like otherwise, all it's doing is making mechanics, right? So, like, I'm like, I literally creative? Those two people you fought. Here's the thing: I never could have on the fly generated 2 heroic level actual PCs for you to combat, and it just generated those 2 based on my short description. And so, like, that's why we could have that combat. So, like, to me, it's a tool to get really crazy, but it's kind of gross because, yeah, it's trained on a bunch of fucking phony bullshit data that they didn't pay for. So, I don't know. But, like, cat's out of the bag. It's the end of the world. John, we don't have the rights to that.
I'll be right back.
Cut it hard.
Dog down. Figuring that he would be, but now he's too much of a bitch to go up the stairs by himself.
Oh no!
So I have to carry him up the stairs. I'll be right back.
I thought mine was spoiled. Jesus,
right?
Oh, mine.
It's his first time ever being in the basement. He's never come down the stairs before.
Oh, what? Oh,
and now he won't go back up.
Man.
I don't even know where the hell mine is. He must be upstairs with Marie.
Come on.
Yeah, I just think some of this is actually pretty interesting. Like the tools that you can use.
Never mind. He did it.
Yay.
He's just barking like an asshole.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep. This is usually around the time where I've fallen asleep on the couch and he barks for me to go upstairs. So.
Okay. You bring him with you upstairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hands bound, leash applied.
Yep. Gag in place.
It's like a noose leash, so we can, you yank it if he gets.
There you go. Got a slip knot on the end of it.
Yeah, no, he's pretty compliant. He's pretty compliant.
Yeah.
You go up into, it looks like there is the speakeasy part. There's like the bar type area. They had built it's like old shoddy planks and stuff, everything, right? So like it does have wall. It is like a structure. It reeks of smoke. Everything is sooty and like sort of blackened from just smoke. There's
Whiskey
a doorway.
Were they like intact whiskey bottles?
Sure.
Shit.
I mean, they
Guys.
were corked.
Whew. Done.
Yep.
What?
How many
Okay.
can we carry is the only question.
What is it?
Yeah.
What does a bag of holding look like in Deadlands?
I would say at maximum, they would have maybe 6 bottles on hand at any given time. This is not like a big thing, right? Like, this is gutter trash whiskey.
I'll take
Like-
2. Cyrus takes 2. Lester and Jonathan can each take 1. There we go.
That's fine.
Done.
You have fucking old shit pit moonshine times
Oh,
2
that's
and
a good
times 1.
Excellent.
Definitely
That's-
flammable, just in
Yes.
case. I'm saying.
Yes.
Right.
Definitely. There we go. Fuel. We did it.
Yeah. It tastes like if someone, I don't know, pissed burnt rubber into, jet fuel.
Oh,
It's,
Whiskey.
It's just good stuff.
Yeah.
it's a good, it's right. It's high octane, but anyway. Yeah, you can each have, you can have 2, 2, 1, 1. But what else are you looking for? Like, there's an office. It looks like there is a door that has a lock. I would say it has a lock. It is a padlock. That looks like it's a sturdier door than most of the other ones. Like,
Yeah,
So
we definitely wanna
do we hear any sounds up here at all?
It's the middle of the night, so there's no one else really around right now. It's like 3 or 4 a.m. So
Are there any weird symbols upstairs here, like in this main area? Like, are they using this as like a cult, like ritual space,
sure.
or?
No, you don't see any.
So this is kind of just a front for whatever they're doing.
It's just like a kid's clubhouse in the woods, right? Like they've
Right,
got some
yeah.
shitty liquor. It's just a little fucking
Still like to get in back in that office though.
Jonathan, would you mind removing this door from our way, please? If you can.
Remember, genitals.
I turned to the guy. You have a key? Is this your boss's place? Is there a key in here somewhere?
Oh, he's got the gag in. You gotta pull
Yeah,
the
take
gag out of it.
There's a key. Yeah, Vernon has it. That's his office.
Fucking
Oh,
nerd.
all
None
right.
of us allowed in there.
Hey, where is Vernon right now anyway?
Oh, I'd say he's asleep in his place. I don't know. Apartment.
Does he stay in town?
Yeah, he has the deal worked out. He stays just near the inn in a property to someone else. Well, the innkeeper owns it. He rents from there. Pretty fancy, if you ask me.
All right. But stuck the rag back in his mouth.
Nice.
You're muted,
He just
Jesse.
looks sad.
It's not the innkeeper or the same. It's not the same place that we're staying at, is it?
He don't know where we're staying at,
He
Jacob.
doesn't know where we're staying.
All right. I mean,
How many?
You guys know how questions work,
I
right?
love that everyone else got to it of like, he doesn't know where the fuck we're staying. He just kidnapped this motherfucker after we tried to break into his illegal establishment the other day. Like, come on, man.
I got
And you're
a
literally
serious question.
fucking revenant. So like,
Are we the baddies?
Well, yeah, to them,
he's
to them,
"Fuck,
we are the
I don't know, sorry." Yikes! But anyway, it's not great. But anyway, he's kind of
bad
he's like,
guy to their enemy.
I
but
can't.
no, you literally established it was soaked in blood from the splatter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's getting his
It's
eye.
still
in the
blood too.
Splatter
It's only,
Yeah, yeah,
it's only a few minutes old right now.
It's really awful. So like you're doing it over and over. So yeah, man, it's a real bummer for him. Feel it. Get in. Feel that in your soul,
What-
you murder hobo.
What
feel
inn
it for a
does
second?
what establishment does this Werner have an agreement with? Take the rag out for a moment.
Yeah, take it out of
He
his
tells
mouth.
you the name of an inn that is not the one you're staying at.
Okay, good.
All right, good. Back in your mouth.
Inns.
Do bennies work this way? Can we like spend a benny to make it the same place?
No, I don't
Oh,
want
yeah,
it to
I
be
love
the
that
same
one.
place. Then I'm gonna have to kill this guy.
Yeah, but
We were gonna
Okay.
kill him anyway.
No, I meant the inn owner.
Oh,
the inn owner. Okay.
Yeah, I
No,
don't want
I
him
don't
working
think
with the bad guys.
It was not.
Oh, I just meant
important
like he was
to-
staying there. That we could just like go to his room. You know.
I was saying it was not important for me for him to be associated with the inn you're staying at. So to me,
Yeah,
if you want to spend a Benny and make it
No,
that,
no, no.
I'll make the story that.
I thought like for
But-
like proximity purposes it'd be important, but if not, then it doesn't matter.
No, it's a different inn that does have a property, and so this guy is theoretically this speakeasy / weird grave robbing illicit business, but he rents a nice place because he has money.
Mm.
That's the point for him, is money.
Yeah.
So
All right, fair. All right, so I guess we just search this place for. I mean, it's probably not going to be a lot of information up here because this just seems like it's the public-facing front. So, I mean, best case scenario.
I mean, as you say that, Jonathan, the guy, like, wait, what did you rename him?
Wendell?
Wendell.
Yeah.
Wendell is like, he like
We didn't
opens his
rename
head
him.
like to the door, like, oh, like no, like any information is going to be in Vernon's office. I just like,
Yeah.
he's just like, I don't have the key.
Right.
Like, I don't have the key. Vernon has the key, but if you want information, it's in there, is what he's trying to communicate to you. You could find a way to try to get into there that doesn't.
Oh yeah, we just
involve-
gotta break that door down.
Is
but
there like
it's
there's no
totally
way
up to you.
there's windows, right? like on the outside. of
No,
the
it's
building.
underground. Like, it's part of an old latrine basin. That's
Oh, I
why
just heard
it's so
upstairs and
weird.
thought that we went upstairs.
No,
into,
there's
like,
no
a-
windows. Like, it's literally an underground.
We went up, but we're still
We went
below
upstairs,
surface.
but we're still
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
underground.
Yeah.
is there
Got
like a pry bar or some kind of a bar that we could like jam through the lock to just crack the lock? Do they have something like that laying around?
Jonathan has feet of steel. Just let him kick it.
It'd make less noise just to break the lock, right? Than to
Nobody
smash
else
the
is
door.
here. We're the only 5 people in this whole building.
You don't
So
know
you
if somebody's outside, right? Like,
That's
Oh.
fine.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter because here's the deal: anyone who wants, including Lester, can spend a Benny, and yeah, there's a crowbar in there because guess what? You need crowbars to pry open graves to rob them.
Oh,
That's what.
So,
Yeah.
of course, there's a crowbar right there. If you spend that Benny, it's there.
I'll spend it.
Okay.
What does that bring you down to?
I would say then you just have to do a strength check against a 4.
You're not taking
anybody.
yourself down to 0, are you though, John?
Yeah, actually, that did take me to 0.
well then I'll do it. I have 2, so I'll take me down to 1.
Okay.
Whatever you guys want to do, man.
No, I don't want.
Yeah. Resource.
I got
management.
real concern
it.
right there that John ran out of bennies. So no,
I'm just saying. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate the courtesy. Like that's, I love it. So yes, Cyrus is digging around, and you find
Hey,
it's
look at
basically
this.
like a tool pack
It's a fucking crowbar.
crowbar. So then someone just needs a strength check against a like a 4. You got to beat a 4 for the strength
Well,
check.
Cyrus is a
Yeah,
D10.
I
right?
got it. I'll just walk
Yeah.
up and do it. Yeah. Oh,
Meanwhile,
strength.
Jacob is over there trying to draw a crotch around the lock for Jonathan to hone in on. Cyrus is just like, why don't you just use this? Like,
He's
fine.
like, is it pleated or flat front khakis? I'm thinking-
Right.
Doesn't matter. We don't discriminate.
He's like, here it doesn't matter. The balls are still ready.
God damn, I'm like walking up with the crowbar, like Jacob. Sometimes I don't know about you, man. You drawing a crotch on there, like Jonathan can't imagine a crotch. Damn.
I'm just helping him focus.
Wait, so what if I got 6 and 8? Like I
Roll them
of
both
keep
again.
going.
roll both again? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Midwest Resin Geek.
Link
Oh
in
my
the show
God.
notes.
Well, okay, so that's a 9.
West
rolled
Resin.
An 8 on the 8.
Whoa.
A 6 on the 6.
I'm kidding. I support them.
And then I rolled a 1 on both. So that's a 9.
Hey, there you go. It's still 2 raises.
A 9, you actually don't you get a really good angle on it, and it doesn't even make that much noise. You just pop the lock off, and no one would. You don't imagine anyone would have heard it, and yeah, door's open.
I just look at Wendell. Easy peasy, Wendell. I keep the crowbar, right? I mean, I'm gonna keep it.
That's gonna come in handy later. Yeah.
Inside the office, it's dark. You guys do have a light source. That's fine.
We have a lantern.
So yeah, it looks like there's just an office. There is some it looks like there are boxes with a couple books or logs sort of set up like a bookshelf, like they're crates but set up like a bookshelf. Looks like there's some paperwork and organization. There looks like there's a chest that's probably locked. It has a much more impressive lock and structure than the current door you went through.
Ooh, crowbar.
I take the crowbar to everything that's locked.
What else is in there?
Just indiscriminate crowbarring.
Other than that,
with the crowbar.
There might be some other miscellaneous information. I don't know. What are you guys trying to? It's basically Vernon's office.
All of his info, all the drawers opening. We're rifling through everything.
If there's organizational stuff, then I would probably take that, right? Like,
Yep.
If we decide to turn this into the sheriff, then like, here's all the guys in the gang.
There you go.
If it looks interesting or important, I say we take it. Don't bother like reading through everything here.
Yeah.
Oh,
ledgers.
Okay. I like
There's
it.
like ledgers, right? There's got to be ledgers.
Yes.
Yeah,
There are ledgers, and then I need everyone to give me a notice check.
Rolodexes. Oh no.
Nope.
4.
Oh, 4 exactly. 4. Ooh.
More than 4. 7 figured out.
Nice.
Oh, he's going again.
14.
Jesus.
Okay.
Love it.
Everyone else, you do a great job essentially sweeping the place for information. So like anything of value that seems to be like a log or a notebook or something of documentation that you might want to decipher later, you do a great job of pulling that out of what was in the place as it is. Johnathan, however, as you're walking, no one else seemed to notice it, but you're walking around and you hear a very specific squeak at a specific place on the floor, where you sort of bend down and there is a loose plank. You find a set of hidden books that looks like more like ledgers, but for, illicit items and bodies and things.
Body parts.
Yeah.
Like, he'll give him a quick once through and be like, oh, yeah, those are important. Like, I think this is what we were going to be looking for. Stick them in the bag.
So, yeah, you can take them. You don't have to, like, decipher everything now. You can just say, we take these things. So, yeah, like, I would say you've done a sweep of his office. You don't have to fuck around with it now. We can always figure out later what those things say, but you are now sort of in his office. And you have
How big's the chest? Like, is it a big, like a steamer chest, or is it like a small, like something you'd put on your table size chest, like a lockbox?
Great question. I'm really debating what I want to be in there. I'm like, wait a minute. What do I want in there? Because
Cyrus is like right there at the crowbar, like just ready.
Yeah.
I felt like it was.
What about 1d4? 1 is tiny, 4 is big.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Let's do that. But who rolls? I feel like the other. I'm gonna do it on the dice roller in Google. All right, let's see.
Giggle.
3. So that's like steamer trunk, I think. 3 is like
sizable.
That's pretty big. It's a 3. It's
Cyrus,
3 out of 4.
You want to pop that open? See what's in there?
I pop it open. Without any rolls.
This chest knows its place. It just opens.
It does. Yeah. It's been watching me destroy everything with this. It's just like, all right, fine. Like I opened the chest with the crow. I opened the chest with the crowbar.
Okay. I'm just trying to think what the DC, like what I want to make it. I think you're gonna need. It's really. I think you're gonna need a raise. Man, if you get a raise, you can open it.
Did not get a raise, but I did get a 4.
Benny, is it important?
Benny,
probably important.
Yeah, this
probably
sounds
pretty important.
But doesn't that take you to 0?
Yes.
Session's almost over.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, sometimes I remember things, guys. Eat that.
It did. It did take me to 0, but I pay it gladly.
Okay, try it again.
Equilibrium. Yeah, right. I'm looking at the screen. Like the dice is right here. God damn, man. Ooh! This time the Midwest Resin Geek D8 rolled an 8.
Nice.
And a 1. That's like the 9th time it's happened. So
Hey,
9
that's still a
total.
raise. That's still a raise.
Yeah, that's a raise. That's all you need.
A raise is what? Like 4 over? Like
4
every
over.
4?
Yeah, 4 is hit.
4 is the normal.
Every
and a raise.
4 is
You
another
needed 4.
raise.
Okay, thank you.
So I thought you just needed to be like, better than like you had to be like really good, but like a raise is really good. So like that was the minimum. I felt like you nail it.
Well spent, Benny.
Absolutely.
What's in the box?
Well,
What's in the box?
I pulled the ripcord on that. You went all the way. Thank you.
Oh, what does he have in the box? Jeez, I've not thought that far ahead, guys, because that was brand new in my head.
Dick in the box.
Ask AI.
That's
No,
the
I got.
a
Don't,
very
God damn
detailed
it! Don't you?
description.
Don't you? I'm a scold you. I'm not. No, the Gatling gun.
Oh, I
that the
can't. I'm
guy
out.
had.
I can't touch that shit. Ah, shit.
The
Guys.
Gatling gun that you were very hostily threatened with. That's Vernon's prize possession, pride and joy. It's in there with.
I feel like Lester needs that.
With an ammo box of ammo.
I mean, if everyone.
I just got to remember exactly what the decision. I said a very specific model, and I need to relook up what that model was.
If there's
Was it a
anyone
pistol?
on the team,
No. It's
No.
a like chain gun.
It's like a full on yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a like.
There
Hold
is.
Are you looking in the?
Is it? It's not a Gatling shotgun. Gatling rifle. Carbine.
That might have been a carbine.
if there's anyone on the team who needs to have this kind of high-powered weapon, it's the jumpiest, most quickest. I'm all for it, by the way. If that's not clear, I'm all for it.
You casting dispersions my way, Cyrus? What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying it will be the most lethal to everyone involved in your hands, which I think is the whole point of the weapon.
Well, it's not like I can carry it around. You see how big it is?
Hey, you're gonna look badass just carrying it around the side, just walking through.
Wait a minute, wasn't he carrying it when he threatened us?
He was carrying it, yeah.
Yeah.
You can carry it, Lester.
You can carry it.
Yeah.
So it's a rifle? Gatling rifle?
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yes. It is a Gatling rifle.
Just put it up on your
Gatling
shoulder. You know, just you have to just brace it.
Sorry,
with your shoulder.
Gatling. It's a Gatling carbine. The shoulder fired variant of the Gatling gun. Do you have a strength 8?
I don't think so.
Well,
My
man.
strength
You have to
is
use- that's
D6.
what you need. Well, you need a D8 to wield this.
Can he just? But we can take it.
Otherwise, it's a -2. You can take it. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what's there. It's a Gatling carbine.
It's pretty cool.
It uses belt-fed Ghost Rock ammo.
Ooh,
also.
get that shit! I smell
So,
it
like-
immediately. I'm out.
No,
I
so
gotta
like
leave it
again,
alone.
you don't love this. This is
No, I
like
hate
against everything you've committed your life to. But it
I
is.
just don't want to be around it. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, but it's high tech shit, man.
Yeah,
high
I'm out.
tech shit.
Yeah, guys, I'm out. But I'll good luck with the rest of the mission. I can't be around this.
I mean, should we take it? I mean, we can't sell it
Absolutely.
here because everybody knows who owns it. But
Right, but if we have it, he doesn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
should absolutely take this list.
Yeah.
should we take it in the chest? That way, nobody sees us with it, right? When we just take the whole chest, yeah. We're wrap it in a coat, I guess, right?
I was gonna
It's
say,
a
yeah,
rifle.
It's so it's just like rifle size. You just need the strength to be able to control it, right?
Yes, the strength is to shoot it, not to lift it.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Well,
no,
you can
just
still shoot it.
shooting
Oh,
it,
you said
it's,
that.
it's like if you're like,
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah.
People don't know what it feels like to shoot an automatic. Even little ones I can get away fast.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
this thing's
Yeah.
probably a monster. Yeah, that's
Right,
fine.
right.
We can,
exactly.
Yeah, I kind
we
of
can
like
take
the
Windows Duster. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it is a very nice. It's a very nice duster.
Oh, that's a good thought. I love that. I did ask it to. I think it might have given some unique items that I didn't think about. So let's go back.
Like a duster strength plus
The
two?
duster, I think, might have some things. Let me see.
Plus one die to strength duster.
Yeah.
No.
I need a +2.
plus two die.
No, maybe not. I was trying to see if they had. No, it was just. I think the one. It was a different encounter I generated that you did not go to. So it had some items that were definitely like extreme armor that you would not imagine, like
Yeah,
impressive
that'd be nice.
stuff. But no, this is just regular stuff. He just has a duster.
You could lie
It's
to
not
us and tell us that
awesome.
he doesn't. Just saying.
You guys have done pretty well. I think you guys did pretty well so far. So I don't feel like I have to be overly generous. You've kicked some ass, though.
Yep, I
But I do
grabbed.
think you have a lot of information that you, and also, yeah. Oh, I think there's probably got to be a stack of. There's $250 in there. The the carbine rifle, 100 rounds of ammunition,
Damn.
and $250 cash.
Nice.
Who's gonna take the cash? Who's taking?
We'll
the
put it in the pile.
Put it in the pile. Okay, put it in the pile.
We're at our lockbox has 850 in it right now.
Oh, good
Nice.
God! We could retire. What the hell are we doing?
Fuck all this
Like-
fighting monsters
like
bullshit.
seriously, what the fuck? Like,
See, that's the real question, Cyrus. That's the question you got to ask yourself. They give you $1,000 at the end of this year, but man, this has been like month 1 for you guys, and you're like, "Can I? If you make it a year, you each get $1,000 straight to your like you just get that. Plus, they pay you every month anyway, so
You get,
you're
like-
still getting." So anyway, like the lucrative nature of it, but then also you're like, we've almost been killed so many times. Definitely did
Almost.
get killed and came back from the dead.
I mean, if I'm honest, this is the life that I want to live. So,
I'm
but-
just saying, like, I want you guys to think about the funny, like, but no, there is some point at which you could, I guess, retire and you could play a new character that comes on over. But I like this idea of like, no, it's not even the monetary rewards, but now you're literally fighting against like evil, just the concept of evil. So,
Right?
like, the money is just to help you fight evil better. It's not to like be rich. It's like, no.
Oh,
Like,
so
we
if
gotta turn back
so
the
if we
tide.
retired, we'd have to stop playing these characters. Like, Nothing cool about
Yeah.
like role playing retired characters, just chilling all day,
No.
playing cards. And,
Yeah, right.
okay, right? Yeah, that's probably boring. Yes, probably.
Most,
I don't know,
most
have
of us
you
are
met-
too
have you
close
met
to
a
that in the real
retired
world.
guy? Yeah, like it's not great, man. So yeah, doesn't make for good fiction. So yeah, I think that's the key. I think it's as long as you guys are willing to get but here's the thing: there's this temptation always. What if you do bad things to get more money? But then that's gross, right? Then
Like eat a person.
I mean,
Look, we could say bad things, but I mean, we could all agree he was a bad dude. All right?
Yeah,
Like,
he's a bad dude.
like he was a cancer. Like
This
we
is
just-
like
we
in
just solved that
pursuit
problem.
of like higher justice. You know, we're
Yeah,
not
exactly.
really dealing. Yeah,
I mean, sure. I'm just saying, like, but sometimes you gotta like.
I love that was vague enough that everybody's kind of like, yeah, like which one are we talking about that we killed?
No, that's the thing. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, but no, I think no. That's why I think this game's getting more fun. I feel like Dodge City is really
it's
bringing
unleashing
out the
some
best.
things. for
It
certain.
is definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it makes
so-
things much more interesting. So I really enjoy this direction. So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, so
it's been fun.
Lester, strap that, get that gun. You're good. Get all the ammo. We're good. Money goes to Johnathan. Did we do it? We have all this like information to pour through when we get a
Yeah,
chance.
You
yeah,
have
I
basically
believe-
the entirety of their records.
We did it.
Oh, they're
So
going to
I
go on a
believe,
rampage.
Well, let them.
Yeah, are we gonna so we're gonna go back home, go back to the hotel, rest up a little bit, read over this, and then tomorrow night we'll come back and meet the master or whatever it is.
So we're gonna need to take care of Wendell now.
And you just hear a
Yeah, but hold on.
One second.
Let's walk
Before we
around to
Wendell
where
pisses his pants.
the gun's like against the side of his head. Like I have my pistol.
He
before
pisses his
he
pants
pisses on.
straight up.
Get the
Pisses,
duster
pisses.
off. Before
So-
He's freaking out.
So we're taking the gun, taking all the books. We're planning on coming back here tomorrow night. I don't know-
we'll go back down the tunnels tomorrow night.
Right, sure. I don't know what the gang's work schedule looks like. But if Vernon were to come in here tomorrow before we're planning to meet with the master, all of his shit's gone.
Well, that's why I said they're going to go on a rampage tomorrow when they come back in here and everything's gone.
Maybe they won't. Like, do we still have Wendell's gun, don't we?
yeah.
So, if he finds Wendell here,
Johnathan, we don't deserve you, Johnathan.
I've been reading a lot of books.
Yeah, you did. I don't even need to hear another. I am on board with whatever you're about to say. Yes, Wendell definitely stole all this shit.
Or helped somebody, or, I mean, we're diverting, their attention.
Wendell drops to his knees and just
So
starts crying.
Wendell, so what you're saying is in the dead of night, Wendell killed that woman and then came up here and stole all of Werner's shit.
Can we just take a second to just acknowledge, we are gelling right now in a way that, quite frankly, I thought would take us like months longer than it has. I'm proud of us all. This is
So,
Lester is off to the side, just in a continuous.
Shaking his head. I can't believe it. I can't believe this is what it's come to.
Over and over again.
Man.
It's like a bad dream.
This is
Man, oh man. Okay.
I might not be cut out for this kind of work.
We totally
yeah.
staged this whole thing. It's easy.
But yeah, I mean he's definitely a bad man. So I guess we have to do what we have to do.
Lester, there's a
So where
justification here.
should we take Wendell then?
Yeah, we got.
He can't be found here, right?
Why
So
not?
he's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, he's coming with us. He's gonna have to come with us.
Come with us where?
So is he bunking with me and you then, Cyrus?
So wherever we we can make him like disappear so that it's like he's.
Well, all right. Hear me out now.
Yep.
There is, at the moment, a pile of charred bodies down at the end of the hallway.
There is. Yeah.
How many of them matches do you got there, Cyrus?
70. Hold on, it's Windows blocking the 79.
Well, you said 78 before, but
hold on, wait a minute. Maybe my vision is kind of. Hold on. Oh, I must have misspoke if I said 78 because it's 79.
No. And we got 2 lanterns, right? You got.
Mm-hmm. So we also have all this. High.
Wait a minute. Where's this? Oh, I guess technically there was an extra lantern there. Okay, continue.
I mean, they probably have one up here too that we could just take,
so
right?
Yes, there's an extra one.
We technically only need 1 lantern to make it out of the tunnels.
Oh, I'm just saying you're just adding lanterns out of nowhere? Like, out of nowhere?
I got 3. Guys, you want me to burn one for a lantern?
Stay grounded here in the moment, in the reality of the situation. So, like, you have to have a lantern to get a lantern. Anyway, but no, I did say there was a flickering lantern.
Right.
In the room, so you do have one.
Yep.
But you know what? For those real neuro spicy folks, they're like, "Oh, thank God he clarified that is canon."
Did you say neuro spicy, folks?
Yeah, you never heard that?
No, I love it. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my new term for weirdos / neurodivergent. Sounds weird, but neuro spicy is how I describe my brain because it doesn't work like normal people's brains do. So,
oh yeah,
I love it.
Like autism, ADHD, all that. Like Asperger's,
but like neurospicy.
No, but all those are that's like neurospicy. Like people are like, I'm autistic, I'm neurospicy.
I'm in.
Like that doesn't mean I'm broken or wrong. So
proceed. Continue. I'm on.
No, I love neurospicy, but anyway, I'm neurospicy as fuck.
That needs to be a T-shirt
or a tattoo, or a
guy. Well, fucking, I don't know who did the T-shirts. Do a T-shirt. I'm neurospicy as fuck. Here's the thing: I 100,000% guarantee we will make money on it. Launch it on this thing. If you sell this T-shirt, I want a cut of the fucking money. Now, if someone comes back with what that comes from, everyone can figure. I think I've mentioned it on this podcast anyway. If you sell this T-shirt, I want a cut of the fucking money. If someone sells I'll send you $100 on Venmo. Just give me the
cut all this out now.
Tell me what it's for. Right? You don't have to. I'll send it. No. Oh, only if we get like real money from this. John. No, I'm in a business pocket. I'm just saying. But I think I'll pay you $100 if we make I'm neurospicy as fuck. And then I think as a contest, if you can guess if you sell this T-shirt, I want to cut of the fucking money, you get $100 out of the profit we make from selling those T-shirts. You see, so it's like a win-win. Anyway, God, nobody. Anyway, what's happening?
The conversation turns to like heavy marketing strategies. I'm out.
So what I'm saying is we should take Wendell here, take him down to the ghoul pit, burn him, so that he just blends in with the rest of the crowd, and then we can skedaddle and just go back to the hotel and rest up till tomorrow.
Well, I think that still leaves us with the problem of Vernon showing up and everything being gone in his office.
Oh no, that's fine. We leave Wendell's gun and Wendell's jacket here, so it looks like he was here.
Yeah,
and then we go ahead and burn him, and he's unrecognizable in the pit of ghouls.
Yeah, I think as long as Wendell is unrecognizable and unable to be tracked,
everyone give me a spirit check.
Oh, I got plenty of spirit. I got spirit. Yes, I do.
Why?
I got a 3.
7.
I'm gonna spend my last penny. I think I have one left.
I'm a bad
You have
spirit.
one.
I got 10.
Oh my god! Hold
Nope,
on. Wait a
that's
minute.
it's a 3.
I need help. Hang on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I know one of these
Cyrus,
things
you
helps
don't got
me.
no bennies either, bud. So let's see how
Old
you
ways. I get a free spirit reroll with my old ways oath. So
do. Oh, okay.
I just saved because I just rolled a double 1, so I can
Yeah,
using my.
of course.
Can you
That's-
Can you re-roll a crit failure?
Oh,
I don't care. Sure, he has a Benny left. Yeah.
Well, no. Let's do this right. I don't have any bennies left.
Wait.
He's
the
using
reroll
an
is a
ability.
He
power.
has
No,
he
an ability.
has
I
an
don't-
edge that allows them to reroll to.
Yeah,
to
no, I
reroll
think
speed.
it doesn't say outside. If it unless it specifies in there, no, you can reroll a crit fail. That's fine.
I mean, I feel like now I have to
Reroll it.
look up whether or not it specifies if I don't know if that's true or not. I just made a little note that
What's
says
it called?
free. It's
What
old
edge do
ways
you have?
oath. Old ways oath. It's on page 16 of the Deadlands. I wrote down the page number. I tried to be a smart boy.
It says critical failures cannot be re-rolled even with bennies.
Oh,
No, I don't know how that works with
It's
the
not-
Not
but it's not
a
I'm
Benny.
using a Benny.
Yeah.
Your heroes
Yeah.
pledged to forego modern technology. Those who remain true to their vows get a free reroll on any spirit roll. It only speaks to I lose that if I violate the agreement.
Oh
is like-
no, I think no. That's any spirit roll. So that's
yeah.
a
It
spirit
doesn't.
roll.
It has
was a
no
spirit roll.
limitations.
You
on it.
100 as long as you haven't interacted with the technology, and you have not, and you made
No,
yourself,
I made a. I don't know. I did not
So,
want anything.
I
to
think
do.
yeah, no, you get a reroll
Bullshit.
for sure. Get a reroll for
All
sure.
right. All right. 5. Actually, it's a
So
4
here's-
because I get a -1 on spirit rolls, so it's a 4.
Okay.
I'm not a very good spirit. boy.
Here's the challenge, and I'm gonna love this cliffhanger. We're gonna get some real John. Make this a short. Sorry, StreamYard AI this, and if John you don't pay for it, just send it to me.
I don't. Nothing's gonna happen.
It's happening.
God damn it! I have
Well,
the
the
page.
four passes,
Why
right?
are we?
A
I
four
should
passes.
send you the link anyway.
Listen, I'm already gonna have to cut up you talking about necromancy. So
It was necromance.
Necromantic.
Necromantic.
Or what? Anyway, no.
whatever. It was something about it being small and hard. I don't care.
Johnathan, Cyrus, and Jacob are convinced that, yeah, like it only makes sense. Like, get rid of this guy. Lester, though, I think you feel a moral obligation that, like, he is completely helpless, bound, and begging for his life. And literally, Jacob said, "Why don't we take him down to this pit and burn him alive?" So I think you feel like that's just you can't tolerate that. That's unacceptable. That's a moral line that I think Lester has been triggered.
So are we gonna stop there, or do you want to?
I don't know. We can. Do we want to stop there?
Yeah,
I mean,
do like a
I can
thing
keep going,
about it.
but
Yeah, do like a thing that's like this is
I just-
happening.
Yeah, I just don't know if we want to resolve this now and then.
that
Go
was
back
my
to the
thing.
end.
I don't know.
Give us,
I'm fine
give
with
us
either.
the outline, and then we can kick it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the hard stop of after you make a declaration of like this isn't happening.
We need Lester's declaration of intent.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I think he just turns to the group and he says, "Jacob, you can't burn him alive. What? He's a bad man for sure, but you can't just set him on fire."
Bad men deserve bad things. It's just
Well, he's
the way of the
going to
world there,
hell.
Lester. Yeah, he is.
That's not something we could do. I mean, he's a
It's
man.
absolutely something we can do. Listen, Lester, it's one of two things. We can either take him down, cover our tracks, make sure that we send the heat over to this man and send them on a wild goose chase, or I can shoot him in the head right now. That's just going to kind of steam. That's just going to steam Werner up. So you got a choice to make. I can shoot him here now, or we can emulate this, whatever that word is.
Immolate, Jacob.
Immolate. We can. Thank you very much, Cyrus. We can immolate him down in the caves. But one way or another, he's going to be dying in the next 10 or so minutes.
I think at this point, Johnathan or Cyrus, would either of you reasonably have any moral obligation to stop? Like at this point, does this offend any of your moral lines? If you think it might, I need another spirit roll, and this time it's at a -2. This guy is literally crying and begging on the floor, while one of your own team members is like, "Isn't this real fucked up? Like this guy has to die or else." And so I think if you want to declare not, that's fine. But I think there's consequences for these types of things. So
yeah.
Are you going to do anything, or are you just going to let it go?
So I think I have to. I have a major hindrance.
Okay.
For code of honor.
Ooh, shit. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I feel like I've been playing it real close so
now,
far.
come on. A guy is literally tied up helpless, begging for his life with a handkerchief soaked in his friend's blood in his mouth. And you're having one of your teammates literally say, "I'll either shoot him in the head now or drag him down there and burn him in 30 seconds. You should choose
5 minutes.
At least that one." It doesn't matter. So at this point, I think everyone has to consider, are you willing to kill a completely helpless, innocent person?
He's not innocent.
He is
not innocent.
Not
There's nothing innocent about this person.
But
why?
He's wearing a necklace of fingers. He is not innocent.
That's what's going on in this building. He chose. This isn't like, yeah. Well, you know what? We can make this.
And sorry, a helpless person. It doesn't matter if they're innocent or not.
Change
they're completely helpless.
He was.
Not to mention, he is in the death cult.
Yeah, he's in the thing. So, I mean, yeah, I'm not.
Spirit -2, though, I think.
Cyrus
if you're conflicted at all.
Oh, I
if
feel
not,
that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, do you want? So, like,
if you don't care,
I'm asking. Okay, meta level. I'm asking John to decide if Cyrus is at all torn about setting this man on fire.
Like, I'm an idiot. Like, but Cyrus is like, this is the way forward, is to stage this.
Do you agree with Jacob or not? Is the question. It's a yes or no answer.
Yeah, I'm with Jacob.
Or are you conflicted at all?
I stand with Jacob. Is that a shirt?
It can be, but I don't think it should be. I'm just saying, I don't know if that's a message we want to give.
Up top is stand with Jacob, but then it's a picture of him with like blood pouring out of his mouth.
I stand with the plan. We don't need to I don't know that I'm nuanced
fair, man.
enough.
I'm just
I stand with the plan to redirect the death cult onto Wendell being the one who did this. I'm on the plan.
If we're still talking meta, like you can shoot him and then burn the body. He does not have to be burned alive.
Cyrus would be like, let's say, like I feel like that's like levels here. Like if Jacob was like, I want to burn him alive,
I'm not going to waste
be like, we'll just kill him now. Like that's all. That's it. But Jacob seems to be on board with that.
So much worse. Yes, at this point, Johnathan realizes you failed that spirit roll. Johnathan realizes you have a completely helpless person begging for their life. And it is literally the most morally corrupt thing you could think of to murder this man at all. I feel like this is, you're just like, no matter what he did, should he not serve justice? I feel like he's totally helpless. And you're supposed to be the good guys.
We made him helpless.
I don't know if
I
that's
don't
the argument
care.
that you think it might be.
I mean, I kind of care.
No, but you see, we're the ones that snuck up on him and tied him up and threatened him. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying at this point, 2 party members are starting to think. I think we okay. Real meta break, real quick. It's sort of inspired by Hunter the Gathering, where I've not actually played. I played 1 game of it and loved it. No one, anyway. If anyone ever wants to run it and watches this, please tell me. I want to play in a game. Anyway, there's a morality thing where there's a morality mechanic where as you do more horrifying things to fight the monsters, you become a monster yourself.
Yeah,
and so at this point, you're starting to push into very monstrous territory.
No, I got an argument against that. This man is strapped with ghost rock shit. Okay, I am like off.
He
that.
wasn't. He just had a really.
He had a regular pistol.
He had a regular pistol that was really
modern
fancy
technology. Then I can't touch any of it.
So do all your friends, you hypocrite. He looks at you and goes, so do all your friends, you hit. He spits the gag and goes, so do all your friends, you hypocrite. They have gun. He looks and goes, gun, magic gun.
No, this is great. No,
you
there's a lot of patronizing things going on here. But in the end, I'm on a team with people who are trying to do good versus a person that I know is protecting badness. So I'm like with Jacob.
What the fuck's bad if you're gonna burn me alive, motherfucker? You're gonna burn me alive, Jesus Christ! No one deserves that. It doesn't matter. I never killed anybody. I'm just selling fucking bodies. What are you fucking talking about?
Whether or not he deserves it or not is sort of irrelevant at this point because we're working towards this goal, and this was the hand he was dealt.
What do you mean me? Why am I? You're gonna just say you're working toward a goal, so you gotta kill me?
You're not. But you're not part of the discussion, Wendell. Like this is the hand you've been dealt. I don't have any real interest in working through what's going on with you.
He sits down at that point. He's given up.
Lester, is the problem? Are you worried that we're gonna burn a man alive? He does not deserve to be burned alive?
Yeah, you can't do that. That's just wrong. That's as evil as wearing a necklace of fingers and selling bodies.
All right, fine. I'll make the conceit. It would be very, very mean to burn a man alive.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Can we agree on that?
Well, that's what I said. If you agree with me, then yeah, we agree.
Great. And I shoot him in the head.
Oh.
That should probably be
at this point. I would say I don't know how you guys feel. I think the point to me was not the burning alive. It's executing literally war crimes.
I am aware. Jesse is aware of that.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure Lester and Johnathan at this point have failed in character, have failed these roles of it wasn't that you wanted to, it was the act of murdering a completely helpless victim.
Johnathan has done that.
The police are not allowed to say.
Here's my conflict right there.
I'm just saying. The police cannot say this was a bad dude, therefore they had to die no matter what. It's no, you had every reason. He was totally surrendered. There was no reason to keep doing anything. So there was no reason to kill him morally, other than if you want to help yourselves out by maybe leaving not a witness. I think Lester and Johnathan are not on that side right now. I think they failed their roles, and I think they think that's still pretty fucked up. That's my read, but you don't have to play it that way. You can play it however. But he just executed a completely helpless person. Also, roll a field roll everybody other than Jacob.
That's a trend.
What's
my fear roll for?
You just Cyrus can get a +2 because you agree with him.
What is that?
You get a +2.
Fear is spirit.
Okay, cool.
Spirit.
Another spirit roll.
Is it still -3?
Yep, -3.
Okay, I got a 1.
Oh.
Roll 2d6.
Yeah, I failed that.
Johnathan rolled 2d6.
Is the Manitou going to come back out? What do we?
Oh, wait a minute. I have one penny left.
Spirit.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank for the hold on. 9.
-3.
So that's an 8 -3. So
Cyrus is -3, -1, +2. So
the +2. Shit.
Yeah.
God damn it. Right. So 9.
So you're actually only minus.
7.
Cyrus is -2. Yeah.
All right. 7.
I'm at 5.
Happening.
There you go.
4, 5, and what?
No, I got a 4 on the fear table. I failed my check.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got a 4 on the fear table.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lester takes out the
Adrenaline
Gatling
surge.
gun.
You are
Starts
distracted
mowing everybody
and
down.
vulnerable. So you got adrenaline surge. You're distracted and vulnerable. You get really anxious. Like you just like hype.
Like he gets that hot, cold flush. He starts shaking.
Oh, God.
Yep. And then Johnathan, you failed, so that's a 2d6. And then
No,
Right.
Johnathan
I
succeeded.
got a 5.
Johnathan got a 5.
oh, you got a 5 on the fear test. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're fine.
Yep.
Cyrus
But I'm out of Betty. So
succeeded.
let's wrap this
7,
up.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So I think Lester, like he his mouth is open, like he's just staring, like,
Yeah.
fuck, what the fuck? So he like kneels down and like pulls out like a bandana or whatever and like dabs at the guy's face. He like he closes his eyes. He starts to like fucking recite a couple of prayers. Like he's like checked out. Like this fucked up.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to end.
Yeah.
I think that's where we end at. Lester is hovering over the body of a bad guy, but a guy who didn't deserve to just get fucking murdered in a hole in the ground. So yeah, I think it's a real challenge. Do we want? Am I doing narrator first and then into plugs,
Yes.
or do we want to do plugs first?
No, do narrator first, and well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does anybody listen to plugs? Like,
That will find out.
do narrator first, and we'll do
Yeah.
plugs.
Oh, okay. Well, that means I'm gonna have to remember everything that happened, or at least some things. All right.
It looks like maybe our intrepid adventurers don't entirely agree on how to execute the will of the agency, bring peace and harmony to the West. But, needless to say, I think they've kicked a bit of a beehive. Soon, swarms of cavalry check us out next time if they find out how to deal with cold-blooded murder.
I'll say Jacob knows exactly how to execute things.
Scary man.
I think we need like a roll call of who's committed cold-blooded murder in this group, and then reevaluate who should.
All right, well, we can post show that.
Yeah, right.
Oh yes.
All right. Well, thank everybody for checking it out. We appreciate you watching. Neil, what do you got to plug over there?
The only thing currently is Love Blind podcast. It's on Spotify and on YouTube. Although on YouTube you got to scroll real down. We don't have enough content for the algorithm to pick us up yet. But Is Love Blind podcast, or at Is Love Blind podcast on Instagram and maybe TikTok if I can get some shorts out there. We talk about the seasons of Love Is Blind, and we've started doing burning questions from Reddit r/dating. So we'll take whatever hot topics are there and answer our advice for people who want to listen to completely incompetent people who have no reason to give any advice whatsoever. Give them advice. So if you like that sort of thing, feel free to talk. Listen to me talk at you about, I don't know, random relationship advice. That's about it. Maybe some other stuff coming up. We'll see.
Cool. Jim, what do you got going on?
So we've taken about a month off from the podcast, the Dapper Meeple, just to get ready going into con season. We have our own table set up at Tidewater Comic Con here in Virginia Beach at the end of June. And we are also going to be working the booth at Origins for BA Games. So feel free to stop by. We have pins and stuff there too. So I think that one's the third weekend in June, and then Tidewater's the last weekend in June. So that's what's keeping us busy.
Nice. Yeah, you guys doing Gen Con or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
More power to you.
Yeah. Fair.
Jesse, John, you guys got anything going on?
I'm here. That's
Someday I hope so. I'd love to.
Fair enough. I figured I'd ask.
The Legends of Tabletop.
Cool. Well, thanks for checking it out. We have our Patreon up. If you want to throw a couple of bucks our way, that helps defray costs. That's cool. Ratings and reviews on iTunes or whatever your podcatcher of choice is helpful, probably, I guess. I don't know. Nobody does that, so I don't really know. But in theory, if you did that, it would probably help. So check out the T-shirts. We have all the Resist T-shirts up. All the proceeds are going to LGBTQIA plus causes now and forever. So if you want to buy a T-shirt, that's awesome. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Love you.